you?
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
You're the Spider-Man from YouTube.
Godspeed, Spider-Man. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility.
I'm nothing without this suit.
If you're nothing without this suit, then you shouldn't have it.
How'd that get in there?
Peter Parker. Brilliant but lazy.
You're not a nobody. You're somebody. You're my eyes and ears out here.
I'm a killer!
Whoa, okay.
I want Spider-Man!
Welcome back. My name is Kit.
I'm Andy. And I'm Steve.
And this is Streaming Things, streaming Spider-Man.
Ooh, from 2002. That's right. This podcast is not for the faint of heart.
That's right. You sure you want to listen to this?
Like any good podcast, is about a girl. If someone told you that this was your ordinary podcast with no care in the world, somebody lied.
We're getting edgy. We are covering all of the Spider-Man movies, starting with the Sam Raimi trilogy. Then we're going to move on over to the amazing. It's going to get amazing after that for a couple of movies.
It is, yeah. Just a couple.
And then we're going to go to Tom Holland's kind of standalone MCU trilogy, the Home trilogy.
We're going to go home.
We're going to go home. So yeah, Sam Raimi.
Bring this coverage home.
Get amazing, and then bring it home. All, of course, in anticipation of Brand New Day, which comes out, I think, in July. That's what we thought to do because the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, A, was so fun, and B, did pretty well. People seem to be enjoying it, and that'll take us all the way up to our House of the Dragon Season 3 coverage. That's what we decided to do. But for now, it's Spider-Man, which we have covered this movie and I think Spider-Man 2 before. I believe it was just Steve and I.
Andy was on it.
Andy was there.
Nice.
I felt bad until also he didn't remember.
It's cool.
It was a remote recording. It was like, I think it might have been one of our first attempts at a remote recording.
Didn't go well.
And I'll be honest, you can tell.
So if you're a longtime fan somehow, we are redoing it. But yeah, this is going to be new and improved. We're really excited for this. We've all seen these movies a bunch of times, of course. So it's not going to be that shtick that we like doing where it's like, Steve hasn't seen it or whatever. But this will be fun. We'll talk about our overall thoughts on the film, our history with it, what it was like watching it this time. And then we'll go scene by scene, play by play into the rewatch and have a great time and just laugh and giggle and just stave off the fear of shuffling the mortal coil for 2 more hours. Will you join us?
We got you for 3 minutes.
That's right. Kit Lazer's ready. You can go on over to patreon.com/streaming things if you like this kind of thing. Over there, we're currently balls deep in our Breaking Bad coverage. But also we've covered Arcane. We've covered Midnight Mass. We've covered the entirety of Game of Thrones.
Which you definitely should check out Midnight Mass. 'Tis the season to have a reason to watch Midnight Mass. Because I don't know if you guys know this. We're recording on Easter weekend. The tomb is empty, guys. Coming out of my cave, and I'm doing just fine.
Well, tomorrow.
Well, yeah.
It's still full right now, as far as we know.
Well, by the time you listen to this, Easter will have passed.
Yeah, tomb finna be empty.
Yeah, it's going to be empty by the time you listen to this. But don't you guys worry. The tomb is empty.
Also on Patreon, the April poll has just dropped. And the bonus poll, we've got 10 movies to choose from there. Patrons get to listen to us cover the winner. And this year's theme is April Fools. So movies.
Deception.
Movies that center deception, mind games of some kind.
Also Easter themed.
Because it's a lie?
Yeah, because Jesus tricked you.
He tricked me.
I thought he was in that tomb.
I gave Jesus tree fitting.
Or, cynical view. Yeah, it's all a lie. It's a big charade.
I thought that's what you were going with. I would never. Just to be clear.
It's the greatest heist movie ever made. Who stole Jesus?
I'm actually so shocked and pleased that The Prestige is winning.
Is it?
So far.
Is it winning? It was Ocean's 11 was beating it last night.
Ocean's 11 took it over?
By 3 votes.
Okay.
It's neck and neck between The Prestige and Ocean's 11.
That makes sense because I typically don't have faith in them, and I don't know why I thought to this time.
What movie on there would you have lost faith in them?
As of right now, The Prestige is winning by 2 votes.
Okay.
Ooh,
we're back,
close.
baby. No.
Close.
You misunderstand me. I misrepresent myself. Those are all incredible movies. In fact, I would venture to say few are a bigger soda head than me as far as the Soderbergh movies go. Love Ocean's 11. It would be really fun. But The Prestige is like my favorite Nolan film.
Yeah,
I
same.
think it's the kind of movie that is not funny at all, that we
can
really
make it funny.
we really shine on. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
well, we'll make it funny somehow. Oh, like Hurt Locker? Watch. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know about that one.
we'll do it. Throw some Dementors in there, whatever we got to do.
Jeremy Renner, take out that bomb.
Oh
Look
my
out.
God, he's
Behind
disarming
you.
it. There's so much cereal.
Jessica Chastain.
Are you having an affair with Peter Parker's wife?
Exactly.
Was that the thing? Was that a love triangle?
No, that's Brothers. That's,
Brother. Oh, okay.
You're mixing up your war movies.
Brother's got a hug.
But I get why you're Toby headed right now.
Oh wait, Jessica Chastain's not in that one either. Is
Yeah,
she?
you're thinking Zero Dark
Shit,
30.
Damn.
I was just ignoring how dumb both of you are.
Jessica Chastain.
Tom Hanks, storm that beach, Hurt Locker,
Oh no, that Black Hawk is dead.
Shia LaBeouf, get out of that tank.
Owen Wilson, you're behind enemy lines.
Just all the war movies blur together. Here comes Tom Cruise. He's the last samurai. Yeah. So The Prestige just shocked me because there's so many like fan favorites. Catch Me If You Can is what I honestly thought would win. And then I was like, oh yeah, Ocean's 11. That movie slaps. That makes sense. But then I saw how many votes Prestige had. And I was like, no fucking way. Let's go. You know?
Hell yeah.
As the proverbial LFG escaped my lips. That's all. That's all I meant. And then when you was like, actually, you know, what you thought would happen is already happening. It just disappointed me a little. I lashed out. Anyway, that's the poll that's over there on Patreon. But it's Spider-Man time. We're going to dive deep and greedily. Andy, what's your history with this movie and what was it like rewatching it?
I don't remember, but I would bet my life that we saw it together with Nathan the first time.
You've blacked out all memories of me as a child.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a running joke on
Every one of these
Discord
movies,
now.
It's like it's been 24 years, right?
I can't
25
remember. I
years?
feel like you were there, but Nathan was definitely there.
Also, he had two friends, one of which was me, and he's like, just a little foggy on that.
Oh, were you there?
I was so popular. Can't quite
know
place that face that's to my left.
Yeah, I'm wondering if this would have been one of our big group movies, almost certainly, right? Like it's fucking Spider-Man.
Yeah, we 1000% saw this. Me, you, and Nathan.
I'm sure that we hit some Dance Dance Revolution beforehand.
Yes, we did.
I'm
We
sure
might have
Ian
invited
was
Anthony.
there. The whole group, I'm sure. Anyway, yeah, I fucking love this movie. It like created the mold for what a modern superhero movie is. When did X-Men come out? The first one? Was that 2000?
Like a year before this.
The year before it?
2000 or 2001.
So you have kind of like two different camps, right? You have the let's take the source material and try to treat it semi-seriously. And then you have, hey, let's just put it out there the way it was written. And like they both work. I love the 2000 X-Men movie. I had a great time with that movie back then, but I don't go back and rewatch that. This I do. I rewatched this like 6 months ago at most.
Oh,
And
did you?
Before that, it would have probably only been another 6 months. Like I watch this movie pretty often because I love it. It's such a good time. It is goofy as fuck. There isn't that much plot there, but that's also kind of why it's so great. It's just like, hey, he's trying to be a superhero and he's trying to figure out how to talk to chicks and how to navigate in life and how to deal with the loss of his uncle. Also, there's a Green Goblin guy, but you know, whatever. And I think that that's great. It's not earth-shattering stakes all the time, you know? And that's kind of what superhero movies have become, and action movies in general, not just superhero movies.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like if they were to make fucking Saving Private Ryan right now, it'd be Saving Private Earth, and somehow the Nazis would have a world-ending nuke, you know? It's just the way that movies...
That's kind of how they envisioned the war. If we don't take this beach, they take the world.
That's how world wars work. But yeah, I think that this movie is fucking phenomenal. I think that it has obviously some aged CGI, and that's really the only thing that I can hold against it. And even that CGI looks really good for its time, I think. You know, it reminds me a lot of the CGI in like early Harry Potter, where it's like, let's just show some action from a distance. Let's make it kind of dark and kind of blurry so you can't super duper tell that this is CGI, versus nowadays where it's like, look how good we did recreating this actor that died 3 years ago. It's like, not as good as you think you did, dude. But okay. So I think that this movie's wonderful.
It is kind of crazy thinking about like The Matrix, Lord of the Rings, Pirates of the Caribbean all came out around the same time as Mummy Returns.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And 10 years after Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Yeah.
fire that guy. Anyway, Steve, what do you think about Spider-Man?
Oh gosh, this is a wonderful movie. I have a massive love for the Raimi trilogy of Spider-Man, specifically Spider-Man 2, which we'll get to when
After this one.
we get to that. But this movie in particular, I remember going to see it. The theater that was closest to my house was still relatively new. I think that movie theater might have opened in like the year 2000. So it was still like, oh, the big new movie theater. How cool. So going to see this.
Floors weren't even that sticky yet.
They weren't. Oh my gosh.
We hadn't showed up yet. You know what I'm saying?
They still had the satellite concession stands open
Yeah.
because shit was so, busy all the time.
We're
It was
so optimistic.
popping. I was getting my pretzel nuggets on lock because that technology was new for movie theaters then. It was like, oh, have you ever had you like popcorn at your movie theater? Have you ever tried pretzel nuggets and cheese? It's like, oh, you can do that?
You ever heard of a microwave?
Only in America, son. Well, I ended up working at this movie theater actually, but those, we made the dough ourselves and baked it. So
Really?
yeah, back then, I'm sure it's different now, but back then we took love and care into our product that we served.
Interesting.
And
I
now,
want to do homemade pretzels.
oh, they were so good, dude.
So you know how you got the down low on movie theater pretzels?
I mean, I'd have to remember how to make the dough, but I probably could have had a mixer.
Oh my god!
Got one right there.
Oh, not an audio mixer. Not an audio mixer. But no, so going to see this was a huge deal. I remember loving the movie. This movie was just like, it permeated the zeitgeist in a way that I don't think any superhero movie had, at least in my lifetime. I'm sure like the original 80s Batman did, but I was like really, really little young for that. So this was the first time like, oh my God, superhero movies are running supreme. Because it was cool. Like up until this, I think it's so hard for people, especially younger people who weren't alive around this time. Comic book movies and superhero movies were like not cool. Like they were the studios that made them even were like, oh, this is schlock for kids. We don't care about this at all. We just want to slap the superhero on a Happy Meal toy and make all our money from it. And, X-Men from the year 2000. And then you get this movie really sort of started changing the way people viewed superhero movies bit by bit. And I think why this movie works so well, because it does have some dated CGI. I think out of all the Spider-Man movies, it is the most like, ooh, I don't know if this aged as well. Not because of like any problematic jokes or anything. It's just like, ooh, this is of its time. Like it just feels a little corny and hokey. But the reason why the movie works is to quote one Norman Osborn, the heart, Osborn, the heart. Like that's why this movie works. It has so much heart. The fact that you have a superhero movie and you strip it down to just a nerdy guy in love with a girl trying to make his way through the world. And they've got this really cool parallel between his father-son relationship with Uncle Ben, and you got Harry's father-son relationship with Osborn, and then even Peter Parker's father-son relationship with Osborn as well. Mm-hmm. I think that creates a lot of really good relatable moments. Like if you're a young kid, you can really relate to Peter Parker. And that's always been sort of the allure of Spider-Man is like, oh, this is a superhero that's my age who understands my problems. And I don't know, it just works really well. And the fact that you have Sam Raimi behind the camera who clearly loves the property, I think really adds to the gravitas that this movie has sometimes when really it's silly, but it still hits, In the same movie, you can have Peter Parker going like, oh, Mary Jane. And the next second, you're like, oh, kiss with Mary Jane. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it has those two beasts within it. And I think that's really, really cool.
Also has the best on-camera kiss, maybe, of all time.
MTV award-winning kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they don't just hand those things out.
You guys remember the Jack Black MTV Movie Award skit of him, like, getting his web powers for the first time?
Yeah.
That lives rent-free in my head.
That's a classic. Yeah, that is a classic. Kit Lazer, what about you? What are your thoughts on this one?
Something really clicked for me this time, and that's not to say that I didn't like this movie before. I gave Andy shit, but I have no vivid memories of seeing it for the first time, but I have vivid memories of watching it over and over at home. I remember owning the VHS because I said I was poor, so I had VHS longer than most people, even though it was a couple of years after DVD became prominent. And then we had a bunch of inside jokes quoting this movie at school. Like, go, web, go.
We did this for years.
But I was never like a big comic book kid, I got into comics as a teenager, but it wasn't superhero comics. You know what I mean? except for like some of the Alan Moore stuff. I loved Watchmen, but that was more like satire of the genre anyway.
Deconstruction.
But as I got older, like my 20s, I would watch this movie and it was a lot lower. Like I really started to get like freaked out by Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker.
Sure.
Like really, I found him to be incredibly off-putting the last few times that I watched this movie in a way that was funny, but kind of lowered my enjoyment of the film as a whole. It's like, oh, he's kind of just fucking creepy. Why is he just staring through a window? Why does he get that fucking look on his face? Why doesn't he say something? You know?
She said, did you get glass or contacts? And he just looks at her.
And like, it's supposed to come off like, oh, he's shy, he's nervous, he's awkward. We all are. It's relatable. But it kind of doesn't. It's just like, I said something. You know what I mean? Like, is awkward and shy
Or at
and
least
nervous.
done you know.
It's not charming. And maybe it's the baggage of as I've gotten older, I know a lot about Tobey Maguire. At least I think I do. Or, you know, the fact that he's like an asshole who goes to like $1 million poker nights and, you know, and like that kind of thing.
People's lives.
Yeah. And like enjoys ruining people's lives, that kind of stuff. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. I'm not sure. But Raimi in general is able to embrace camp. But that doesn't always work for me, if I'm being honest, even though the man's a fucking monster with a camera and that's undeniable. And he does really cool stuff. Sometimes it's just a little silly. Anyway, that was my experience with the films the last 3 or 4 times that I watched it over the last decade. But 2 or 3 days ago, when I watched this movie, it just went all the way back up. I was fucking blown away. And I think it's just really having a chance to meditate on where most superhero movies are now and what this did. Like you both touched on, this was very, very new at the time. We had Superman in the 70s and 80s, and we'd had all those Batman movies from Tim Burton and what's his name?
Richard Donner?
No, Batman.
Oh, Val Kilmer?
Michael Keaton?
No, guys, the other guy who directed the Batman movies, Joel Schumacher.
Oh.
You know, we had those, but it still was a rare thing. Like you guys were talking about, it was like those are for nerds. They'll make a couple $100 million and then we'll sell some McDonald's Happy Meal toys, like you said, but that's it. Right. And then people like to get in the comment section and go, they're smarter or like they're more in the know and say, actually it was Blade. But I push back on that because I feel like
Blade kicks ass too, but what?
Blade's so good, but I feel like Blade gets away with it as a vampire movie. It doesn't feel like a superhero movie. I think a lot of people watched that and enjoyed it and didn't know it was a Marvel comic. And so they didn't even know to beat anybody up.
Yeah.
They were like,
oh shit, vampires are so dope.
It's just Wesley Snipes being so fucking cool that
some motherfuckers try to ice skate up him.
I remember seeing
Exactly.
Constantine when that came out. Had no fucking clue it was a comic book. I was just like, okay.
Yeah, but even that was like 04 or something, right?
Yeah, something like that.
06 even.
Pretty soon after this.
So it's like those kind of get away with it, and you don't know it's comic books unless you know. But then X-Men came out, and like Andy said, they took a different tactic with that movie. They made jokes about it. They were ashamed of themselves being a comic book movie, right? Like, oh, what would you prefer, a yellow suit? You know, like it's just like, well, we're not going to do that. That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I love those movies. But it's a fact. I said this in a recent video and people were like, don't you dare knock Nolan's trilogy. It's not a knock. I love those movies, but it is factual that Nolan thought the comics were ridiculous and fought to ground those movies as much as he could. And at the time, I actually was very appreciative of that because I also didn't read comic books. I also thought they were silly.
But also Batman specifically, I think, lends to that style too.
Agreed.
Yeah, like I don't think you can
superpower.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that approach with X-Men or Spider-Man. It won't work.
And Spider-Man kind of tried to do it a teeny bit where they were like, how would he have these powers? It's like, well, he can just shoot webs out of his wrists. That is total invention for this movie. Same with like the sticky thingies coming out of his fingers, I think. But like
the hairs,
the web shooters are.
I think he does have the sticky fingers.
Does he?
But the web shooters are something that he makes 99 times out of 100 in the comics.
Yeah.
But that might have just been
Is there a
time
version
saver
of there
thing.
could be a version of there's so many fucking comics
Right.
have this issue where they're perpetually in act 2. They can never kill somebody off and let them be dead. So it is only ever just how can we escalate the stakes of act 2, and a lot of it comes down to let's reinvent things. So which is to say there's 1,000,000% going to be a version of Peter Parker out there somewhere that does have the
I think there is an
stuff
organic
coming out.
iteration of
Yeah.
the webs in the comics, but it's not a common thing if it does exist. But yeah, like and you know, just like X-Men, you know, Nolan came in and made this really grounded, gritty Batman, which Batman's already dark and gritty, but the military technology and everything he did was an effort to make it like semi-realistic as much as he could, right?
Yeah.
And he's been on record saying that was his goal. And those movies are great. But I think that there's something so refreshing about watching Raimi's original Spider-Man and just letting it embrace what it is without any shame. It's so campy and fun. You see, J.K. Simmons, J. Jonah Jameson, and it's just so fucking perfect.
Best casting ever in any superhero anything.
Yeah, it's so perfect. And to Andy's point, I think it's the personal stakes that make this movie so wonderful. And that's what hit me when I was watching it a couple of days ago. It's if Spider-Man loses at the end of this movie, nothing happens. Nobody cares. The world moves on exactly as it did before. You know what I mean? And that's
eventually the military is going to shoot down the Green Goblin.
Well, he doesn't even have any world dominating designs, really. You know what I mean?
Like they're vague. He's in like phase 1A of his like 24-step plan to rule the world.
I guess.
Like it's just like I have the concepts of maybe better, cooler people like me should rule the world. But honestly, I haven't thought about it that much, if I'm being honest. I just want a friend.
Honestly, Green Goblin's just a capitalist. He's just a goddamn American. You know what I mean? He's just trying to live the dream.
Where's the oil, Spider-Man?
But it's about, how when you watch Harry Potter or any kind of hero's journey story like Star Wars, the reason that connects so much with kids is because you put yourself in it and you're like, okay, my life sucks. I'm poor. My dad's disappointing. You know what I mean? Like the girl at school doesn't like me. If I was secretly a wizard, that would be so relieving.
Yeah.
If I was secretly a Jedi and I was just off planet and they were going to come pick me up, that would be so relieving. That's why those stories work.
Yeah.
I'm secretly the king. That makes so much sense because I feel like a main character, but I can't get a hand job to save my life. Now it makes sense. I'm actually a king. It's going to happen later.
If only everyone knew I was a king, then I'd be handies all day long.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so
my lord.
What Spider-Man does in this brilliant script by David Koepp, and yes, this is all core to the comics too, and that's why the character is so popular and so cool. But I do give Koepp and Raimi credit for adapting it so well. Is that okay? You have that fantasy of the nerd that gets these powers, but it's like anchored to this unimpeachable moral center. What Peter does initially when he gets his powers is what we would all do. He beats up his bully and he tries to score some quick cash to get a car to impress the girl that he likes, right? Yeah. He uses them selfishly and that kills his fucking uncle. And it's so cool that they did that.
Peter.
So he's like, oh no. So he learns in the hardest way possible that the life best lived is one in service of others.
Yeah.
And then spends the rest of the movie reckoning with that. And I just think that that's so powerful. You know what I mean? Like the idea that, and we get one of the coldest lines in cinema history, with great power comes great responsibility.
Oh, it's so good.
And that's something that is missing in our contemporary reality, right? Like people that hold all the money, hold all the power, feel no responsibility to others with that.
Yeah.
And the world as a whole suffers. And it's just a wonderful thing to watch. It's just a good ass movie. Now it's not perfect. Toby freaks me out. I think James Franco is fucking terrible in this. I really do. People disagree with me. I think he's an awful Harry Osborn. And maybe it's just the dialogue he's given, whatever.
I think it's probably more the dialogue. I could see him being better, but I think he's saddled with some rough stuff.
I think the only time where I was generally annoyed by the performance was after his dad in the hallway.
That's my father.
That fucking floozy. He's like, yeah, shut the fuck up, bitch. You know what you're talking about. Yeah. It's like, okay, hang on. I don't know if that.
Thank God for Aunt May, who's like, Harry Osborn. Harry, I will kick your ass.
Deliver us.
Aunt May is ready. Evil. I've got you for 3 minutes, Harry Osborn.
And that, I think, is one of the biggest, most egregious things about this movie. I love it to death. It's a 9 out of 10. It caused a revolution, right? Also, one of the biggest drawbacks of this film is that Mary Jane is very clearly written and directed by men.
Oh, yeah.
And that, those are my like big, if I was going to point out some qualms with this movie, that would be the 3.
Yeah, that's all fair.
But I think to our earlier point about the personal stakes, I think I love the MCU. Like there's 37 movies. I think 20 of them are awesome. And 10 are good and 7 are bad or something like that, probably. Right.
Yeah.
But I think when I start to just kind of glaze over, and is because after the 88th time of the entire universe is in jeopardy, you know, it's so refreshing to he just wants to get his love to recognize him, and he just wants to
Get his web wet, you know,
save his buddy, or
Oh God. Ew. I don't think that's good for the spider web, Andy.
no, I don't think it is. You're mixing your metaphors. It's just good to have personal stakes, you know, and they try to do that in like a hand wavy way in most modern superhero movies. Like, oh, he does love her, and you know what I mean? But it's like, really, we're saving the world. We're saving the fucking world. There's a giant blue beam in the sky. Don't lie to me. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that's why Daredevil and Spider-Man and characters like that are just so cool.
Yeah.
Street level.
Those are the best. Those are the best. Because like you said, it's all relatable. Like I can understand like, oh, bad guy went to rob bank. Let me watch the superhero save anyone getting hurt, you know? And there's like the whole like, he saves
Let
the
him
kid.
get the money, but just make sure no one gets hurt.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah. That's true.
Fuck the bank.
Yeah, fuck the bank. That guy, they're insured. 100%. I was doing some research for this movie, and it's just fascinating how this movie eventually got made, because it spent like 20 something years trying to make a Spider-Man movie. Like ever since 1975 was the first time that Marvel was like, we should make a Spider-Man movie.
Oh, that would have been so bad back then.
Oh, definitely. Roger Corman was the first person ever to put a hold on a Spider-Man option for Orion Pictures. That obviously never came to be. Canon got the rights in 1985. This is hilarious because Canon bought the rights. They had no idea what Spider-Man was. They thought it was a horror thing.
The human spider.
Yep. So they hired Toby Hooper, who's famous for directing Texas Chainsaw Massacre, to direct this version of Spider-Man. Peter Parker is going to be the subject of human experimentation by an evil scientist who becomes a human tarantula, and it's a horror film. And Stan Lee was like, no,
that's not it at all.
No, the opposite of Excelsior. But then like James Cameron at one point was working on a version of Spider-Man, and they were thinking of like, oh, we'll have Tom Cruise as Spider-Man and Bob Hoskins as Doc Ock. Obviously that didn't come to fruition.
Interesting.
James Cameron eventually left the project, and he's like, I'm going to do something better with my time, and went and made Titanic.
Good move.
In the 90s, Marvel filed for bankruptcy. They came out of bankruptcy in 1998. They got the rights back and then immediately sold them to Sony for $7 million to help them stay afloat, because Marvel was struggling in the 90s. And it's just neat that the original named director for Spider-Man was a horror director, and Sam Raimi also a horror director. There's like, it's fun. It rhymes, right? That's cool. And I found this little nugget out that was personal for us. The Spider-Man debuted in the Bruin Theater in 2002, which you and I went and saw Across the Spider-Verse at.
Oh, nice.
It's the same theater.
Wow.
Both Spider-Man movies debuted there.
The history of the spiders.
Yeah, I
were there.
I read that. I'm like, oh, I feel close to this movie now.
Yeah.
This is cool.
This was the first movie ever, by the way, to debut with over $100 million in its opening weekend.
Nice.
That had never happened before. And I think that immediately we all got bitten by the superbug, you know, and then so that's why I blame this movie.
To that. We made history.
That's right.
Yeah. Congratulations to everyone at this table.
Look at us.
Look at us go.
It's wild to think that this is the first movie to ever do that, and yet it was only the third highest grossing movie of that year. How fucking awesome was the year 2002? Because number one highest grossing movie, Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
Oh, yeah.
Number two, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
Oh, we were just cooking back then, dude.
Yeah. And then this one. What a fucking time to be alive.
We were cooking. Now, it was the worst Harry Potter movie, but
My nips just got hard. You guys.
I don't know. Phoenix might be worse. Yeah, man. A lot of cool stuff. From a licensing aspect, it's really interesting. Obviously, Sony and the whole Marvel and the MCU thing didn't coalesce for another 8 years or so. But not only that, about 30 minutes in, the scene we referenced earlier, you have Tobey Maguire quoting a bunch of DC comics as a joke, which apparently he ad-libbed. Up and away, web. You know, Shazam.
Oh, and then
it's like, how is he allowed to do that? How'd that stay in the movie?
Aunt May calls him Superman.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
you're not
true
Superman. Too. There's a ton
And
of DC
he looks
references.
at the camera.
It's interesting that in this universe, and maybe it's true in the comics, I doubt it, DC comics existing as canon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's fun.
It's funny.
But then all the Marvel ones are real. I mean, that's just kind of interesting.
I love that scene when Green Goblin showed up to Aunt May's house and was like, kneel before Zod.
But yeah, man, we got the Marvel logo in this that kind of tickled my balls when I saw that.
That's the first time they've used that.
The flipping pages?
The flipping pages Marvel logo, which is so iconic now.
That shit rocked my shit.
Dude, it was awesome.
Do you remember when Ang Lee's Hulk came out and he did the frames and
panels,
stuff?
yeah.
And we were all like, oh, dude, this is the future of cinema. Oh my God.
I loved that movie. I haven't watched it in many, many, many years.
It might hold up. I haven't seen it in a long
Yeah.
time. But yeah, I remember we liked it. Danny Elfman's score is obviously wild.
Incredible score.
Yeah.
And then David Koepp, I mentioned as the screenwriter. If you don't know, I mean, he's written dozens of awesome movies, and he's been on fire recently with Soderbergh, coming out with like 3 a year. But he wrote Jurassic Park.
He wrote Disclosure Day, Steven Spielberg's new movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't
David
wait
Koepp's
for
on a tear.
that.
He's just cooking, dude. I don't know if it's who's giving him cocaine, but keep doing it.
Tippy typing. Oh, nice. He directed Stir of Echoes, that Kevin Bacon horror movie. You guys remember that?
Kept it?
Directed. Oh, yeah. David Koepp did. Yes.
I didn't know he directed anything.
A couple of things. He
I
did
just like Stir of
that.
Echoes.
Stir of Echoes, so good. Don't ask the boy any more questions. He directed Secret Window, Ghost Town.
Oh shit, Secret Window.
The Johnny Depp movie?
Yep.
With John Turturro.
Mordecai, that other Johnny Depp movie.
I was weirdly into that movie when I was in high school.
So were we.
Which
Secret
one?
Window?
Secret
oh,
Window.
Yeah, Secret Window is great.
I will burn everything in your life.
I just rewatched it the other day. That movie holds up.
Secret Window?
Yeah, dude.
We'd be watching some random shit.
It's fun, you know?
But yeah, this was world changing at the time. You guys ready for the recap?
So ready.
Well, I'm not. We've got to take a brief break to hear from one of our sponsors. And we are back. I don't have the synopsis. That would have been funny to do. But Spider-Man's about Spider-Man.
Yeah.
A mild-mannered.
Who am I? You sure you want to know?
I laughed immediately because it's like, yes, I'm positive.
I love the idea of a narrator in a movie being coy like that. Like, who am I?
Sure you want to know?
I'll never
Don't.
tell.
It's naughty.
It's really bad.
I actually think
Story, you want me to spill the tea? Okay.
I think Tobey Maguire is strongest in this movie when he's angry.
Yeah.
And because he's got that darkness, but also he's
that
really
dark
good at the
passenger.
narration. Like I'm so locked in, and I like the little cunty,
You sure you want to know?
And like every great story, it's about a girl, and we're introduced to Mary Jane on the bus while he's like chasing after the bus, and we find out soon he's been doing that for blocks. Poor, even the bus driver's like, fuck this guy.
Dude, that bus driver's a monster. Like they're like, go faster. Oh, slow down so he thinks he has a chance. Okay, keep going again.
Yeah, they're like, he's like, fuck this kid. We need the bus driver from Forrest Gump to take over this route and just be nice to him.
Speaking of Forrest Gump, we get like a beat for beat Forrest Gump in just a second here once he does get on the bus.
Can't sit here.
Can't sit here. You can sit here if you want.
Except Mary Jane's just making out with the school bully
Yeah.
instead of saying, you can sit here.
Joe Manganiello goes to our school?
I love that he's like, heck, I'd even take him.
Oh, yeah, that's the spitball guy?
No, it was the jelly donut guy.
Oh, yeah, Jelly Donut guy.
Yeah. And then he gets tripped while smiling at Mary Jane, and his life sucks. So they immediately have a field trip to Columbia University, the science department. And
There's one line here that filled me with a little bit of concern and dread. So, A, their teacher is their age.
Let's go to the World Trade Center.
well, yeah, he's what
No.
that would fill me with dread.
No, like, so A, their teacher is the same age as all of them, which is like really
Yeah,
distracting.
seriously.
But at one point, he's like, all right, guys, let's not have a repeat of our trip to the planetarium. What the fuck happened at the planetarium?
happened.
What happened? What did those kids do?
Rest in peace.
Did one of them get planetary powers? What the fuck?
They deleted Pluto.
One was bitten by Pluto.
And that's what happened. But one of the most painful things that can happen in life happens in this scene. And it's happened to all of us at least once. And it's when the beautiful girl is smiling and waving at what you think is you,
Yeah.
but is just her friend behind you.
Yep.
And that is the most painful thing that can happen, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Whenever I see a movie and they're like, no parent should have to bury their child. And I'm like, yeah, but also, if you ever thought somebody was waving at you, worse.
I know what you're feeling right now, Theoden King, but let me hit you with this one instead.
That's what really happened to Denethor. Somebody waved at someone behind him.
That's why he's so mad at Faramir. Faramir, I thought Faramir, son of Gondor, was waving at me, but he was waving at Mary. Or was it Pippin? It was Pippin. Sorry, he's waving at Pippin.
It would have been Pippin for sure. But yeah, that's painful. And then Harry's biggest problem is that he doesn't want to like show up in the Rolls Royce and get made fun of for being too rich, you know? Daddy drops him off in the rolls.
We're introduced to Willem Dafoe as Norman Osborn.
And one of the best lines of all time.
Which line's that?
I'm something of a scientist myself.
That is an iconic line.
He's so good. Willem Dafoe is amazing.
You're here to hear first on streaming things.
Like,
Willem Dafoe, good.
I know I know earlier we said like J. Jonah Jameson.
Huge cock.
J.K. Simmons, best casting ever. He does have a huge cock.
I know.
That's wild.
Yeah. I mean, it's not. I get it.
I'm something of a well-hung guy myself.
Yeah, he's so good in this. I mean, it's like a Jim Carrey level performance when he's Green Goblin. And you know what I mean? But he's also just such a good dramatic actor that it's just kind of a wild thing to witness. He's such a unique looking fella. But he also is believably James Franco's dad. You know what I mean? Like they have the like same kind of hairline. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, wow, this is really just working on all levels. On all levels right now. But he's immediately so impressed with Peter. And you see that kind of resentment that Harry has. And that's what I love. It's not just Peter's motivations are believable because he's in love with Mary Jane and he has this trouble with school and he just, worries about his future. But also like you totally get Norman Osborn and his delusions of grandeur, but also this amount of stuff that he's invested in his business. And so he's a very believable villain. You very much understand and relate to Harry, who he has a distant father.
Surrounded by geniuses.
Yeah, exactly.
He's having a complex. Dude. Yeah.
And this dude can't even, like, he's got a D in math. You know what I mean? And he's got a genius father and a genius best friend. That's got to be a bummer.
Yeah.
But he's like, I will fuck that girl he likes, at least.
I will have that one feather in my cap.
Yeah. And then, they're introduced to the most advanced electron microscope on the eastern seaboard. And MJ's boyfriend is getting handsy.
Say it to me dirty.
Harry does try to stick up for Peter. He's got a little more like overt gumption in that sense. And we're introduced in the background to all of the powers that Peter's about to get that these spiders have, right? Including the spider sense. Some good exposition kind of going on in the background.
He doesn't get the camouflage power though, which is a big deal in this scene.
Yeah, he could have like went full PETA at one point, just turned into a brick wall.
PETA Parker. PETA Parker.
If he was from Boston, he would be a baker.
PETA Parker. Spider-Man, someone's robbing Dunkin' Donuts. Not on my watch.
Park your car over there.
How do you like them apples?
Harry Max on MJ with Peter's spider facts. Oh.
Hey, girl, that's the biggest electron microscope in the eastern seaboard?
Yeah.
Well, second biggest.
No, he talks about the camouflage and stuff. And she's like, oh, really? That's so interesting. Peter's like, holy shit. But then I love how they casually walk by and the tour guide lady's like, and here are 15 genetically designed super spiders. 14? Huh. Anyway. Oh, well.
Whoops.
Oh, they must be working on it. What does that mean?
Can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs.
No, you can't.
Don't get bit. You'll probably die. Right
or maybe get superpowers. Who knows?
We don't know.
We don't know.
And then Harry gets in trouble for yapping through the whole, tour.
I love the stern but calm demeanor of the teacher.
I will fucking end you.
Its entire presentation.
Well, he's new to that school. He's going to be kicked out of every private school.
Let's talk about how we listen.
Mm-hmm. Let's give me $100,000.
So are we supposed to understand that he and Pete have been friends for a long time? Mm-hmm. Or did they meet at this school?
I think so, but I don't know how they've been friends because he didn't come to that school till recently.
Oh, I always interpreted that.
This is where comic knowledge helps.
I think in comic knowledge, yes, they've been friends a long time. But in movieverse, I'd always interpreted that he moved to that school and, no one likes a new kid.
No one likes the rich kid. And
so
no
he
one
makes
likes
friends with the one kid that doesn't have any friends.
Yeah. Okay. And they end up having like mad chemistry together.
Like all multiple chemistry classes.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So they bonded covalently.
Oh, hey. Oh, shit.
You like that shit, Andy?
Mm-hmm, that was pretty good.
So Peter starts talking to MJ finally. And then again, it's cute. It's kind of a meet cute, but it's also because it's Tobey Maguire. It's, can I take a picture of you? I don't know.
Yeah.
She takes it well.
And then he takes like 700 photos.
Oh, you're working it. Yes, girl.
Yes. No.
Austin Powers.
He pulls out a fan to like get her hair blowing a little bit. I kind of like I know he's creepy. Tobey Maguire's version of Peter Parker can be very creepy. But I like how just unapologetically awkward they make him to the point where he is kind of creepy, because I always thought Peter Parker was supposed to be really weird. There's a reason why he got picked on. I could see this dude getting picked on at school.
All like kind of deserves it.
No, not like kind of deserves it, but like, you know how kids suck and they're like, ooh, someone different, let's make fun of him. So I like how he's unapologetically weird and off-putting, to the point where like later Spider-Man, like especially Andrew Garfield, like Andrew Garfield's a great Spider-Man. I don't think he's that great of Peter Parker, because like he's too cool for school. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get the skateboard.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
I love Amazing Spider-Man. You shut your fucking mouth. How about that?
Oh. Okay.
Come at me.
Yes, sir.
How dare you?
Yes, sir.
We'll see how it holds up. But dude, I looked at I deleted.
I've never seen it. I'm so excited.
I deleted my Spider-Man ranking because I was like, I was on I was smoking crack. I thought I was.
What was your ranking?
I don't want to talk about.
Oh, okay.
It was wild. I don't know, because I rewatched all of these movies like 5 years ago when I first started like doing content on TikTok.
You're like number 1, Morbius. Number 2,
that wasn't out
Kraven
yet.
the Hunter.
I've never seen Morbin Time, and I didn't include them or the Venom movies or anything. But I did have, I think, Amazing Spider-Man was number 1.
Dang.
So we'll see what happens.
Oh, it's a lot of love.
But then it gets even crazier from there. So I just don't want to talk about it.
Okay, all right.
Anywhoozle, the spider bites him while he's taking these photos, and it's a really cool scene. Like, you know, he's kind of lingering with the photos there while it descends, and he's like, and he sees the bite, doesn't know what to think of it. That's totally fair. We cut to Oscorp working on military tech. That's where we see the Goblin glider and all that stuff, and the board of the directors are there as well as the general and stuff.
General Slocum.
But there's one scientist who is like, no, it's not ready for human trials.
Dr. Strom.
There are some side effects. Oh, what are the side effects? Violence, aggression, insanity. Insanity is a strong side effect.
Yeah, it is. I think we need to go back to formula.
Back to formula.
I'd be so fucking pissed.
For some reason, that general
was
just
Norman.
fucking hates Norman.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like if Elon Musk showed up.
Norman's cooler than Elon.
For sure. Less.
He's probably abused by his father.
Oh my God. If this general was talking to Elon, it would just be him like, I think the human consciousness really needs to like grow and become this being that takes over the entire planet. If you really think about it.
You ever seen that
if you're really
meme?
smart like me.
Oh, this is fun. So I looked up General Slocum, and that is the name of a passenger steamboat from Brooklyn in the 1800s, which was named after a general on a New York general in the American Civil War that fought for the Union. So a little Easter egg for General Slocum.
Shout out to our Slocum fans. Our Slocum maniacs.
You can tell the writers are familiar with New York.
Uh-huh. I get it. I get what you're saying. Some deep New York general lore there. General lore. Which would be a cool general name. Just saying. Throw that out. You guys can have that one for free. But yeah, they don't fucking like, he wants Oscorp to fail for some reason.
Yeah. It's all about that Quest aerospace.
He's like, look, you got one more chance and you're cooked. We're going to Quest. We cut to Uncle Ben changing a light bulb. I was very saddened here. This is economic crash.
Open up my Quest bar.
You're out of your mind.
They're not sponsoring us, Andy.
I felt bad for Uncle Ben. This is pre-economic crash of 08.
Yeah.
And yet he's still, this is pre 9/11.
Dude, I've watched this movie.
He's still 68 looking for a job.
I've watched this movie so many times, and I guess it's because I'm older, because when you're younger, you don't give a shit about this type of information. But when he laid out that he's how old? 68?
68.
And he
just got laid off.
He's got laid off and he's going to look for a new job.
Which you think would be a forced retirement, but he's going to look for a job.
Yeah, I was like, dude, what? No, this is not how humans were supposed to live.
No, it's insanity. Peter comes home. He's been bitten by that spider, and now it's really starting to take effect. So he just wants to rush upstairs. And props to him for being that brave. I would have ran in and been like, oh my God, Emmy, I'm going to die. I got bit by a spider and I'm dizzy. And like, it would have been out like,
Uncle Ben, kiss my boo-boo.
I would have been fucking telling everybody.
With great boo-boos comes great kisses.
That fucking bus driver would have heard about it all the way home. I would have thought
That's why he's ditching you all the time.
Yeah, I would have thought it was my end with Mary. Look at this, look at this, look at this. I've been telling, I got my moles removed.
It doesn't hurt that bad.
I've told 3 people about my infected mole wound today. I am unable
You
to
showed
take
it
it like
to
a man.
us.
I did. Look
You're
at
like,
it.
check this out.
Please fix it. Thank God Erica
Give a
wasn't here.
kiss.
If Erica was here, I would have had her bandage it up.
She would have.
I know. And I would have loved it. Anything for attention. But yeah, he just goes straight to his room, passes out on the floor. I had a bite. That's a good joke. When she asked if he's hungry. And just passes out, probably dies. We don't know yet. We cut to Dr. Osborne, who wants to test the performance enhancers because that's part of the products that he's making.
Yeah.
And he's going to test them on himself to prove that they're safe.
Kind of like if you're going to be a corporate scientist who's like, we need to test this experimental drugs, this experimental drug, I'll do it. That's how it should be, right?
I agree.
That's how it should fucking
I agree
be.
with you. If he's that confident, he doesn't just pay a homeless person.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he's like willing to do it on himself. But I thought it was funny. And maybe it's just him gassing himself up, pun intended. But there's in this scene, he like drinks the performance enhancer or the primer. And the fact that he just like breaks it is funny to me because it's a lab. It's very climate controlled. And it's like, dude, if this works, you're just going to have to clean that up.
Hey,
That's just something that Norman Osborn does because he does it
with
once
the-
or twice
with the
more in the
whiskey
movie.
later.
Yeah, he just chucks bottles. It's like,
He's so rich, he never sets a glass down.
someone will clean this.
He's
I don't know
probably
who it is.
a terror to eat at restaurants with. Every plate he finishes, it's like, sir,
Delicious.
we will come collect it.
I loved it a little bit where I love the tiny little ad. I don't know if it's ad lib, but when the little latch thing closes on Norman, he goes, "Ooh, cold."
I know when it touches his nippies,
Yeah.
that's just real.
My nippies.
I think that was just the actor being like, hey, whoa.
Either way, that's just a great thing to add because that's another layer of realism that they don't put in movies that often, especially a super serious, like, I'm the villain. I'm having my villain origin story. Oh, my nippies.
You can't have things be too real.
No.
You don't want Green Goblin taking
Pooping.
a shit in the morning, you know?
Beg to differ. Out am I?
Sliding right out. Bet it only need one wipe.
I need coffee.
He has a little shank going on and shit in a wank.
Oh, God.
What?
Do what you need with her, then Broomer.
Nobody calls it a shank.
I saw it online the other day. I
I
thought
don't
it was
like
really
it.
funny.
I don't like it at all. That's a prison stab. It's already got a thing, you know? He starts to seize,
Oh, no.
and he dies. And then when his heartbeat comes back, he's the other Norman. Back to formula. He's still really butthurt about 2 days ago. So he choke slams Strom and kills him.
I love his little pose, his little supervillain pose when he gets on the edge of the glass.
That's my move. If I'm ever ready for sexy time, I jump on the bedposts like that and do that pose. I don't get laid a lot. I don't know why.
All right.
That's my cue. I'm like, you know what time it is. It's goblin time.
It's Goblin time. Goblin ass.
Sure.
Yeah, they CGI'd the green gas in that scene. I thought that was a cool little
Oh, really?
tidbit because they were
Well done.
Raimi wanted really green gas, and they couldn't create a colored gas that was non-toxic. So they
Yeah, it's hard to like get a gas you can breathe safely.
It looked great.
We cut to Peter waking up, and I love how this is such an iconic. There's so many iconic scenes in this movie, but just immediately
Big
doesn't need his
change.
glasses anymore, and that's such a cool thing to show, right?
Yeah.
And
In fact,
now
it's
he's
like-
shredded.
I don't know. I feel like in 2026, most gym bros would look at this and be like, "Pfft, ain't no gains."
Yeah, Gymflation is real. I mean, back
Crazy.
This was like peak male form back then,
For
and,
sure.
and it still is. Like it's
Yeah, he
so
looks
amazing looking,
incredible.
But if he showed up to like most gym bros would look at somebody built like Spider-Man and go, get gains, bro. You're not even on steroids.
You're not
clearly.
even Oromaxing. What's your
Look
deal?
at Tom Holland shirt off versus Tobey Maguire shirt off, and it tells you everything you need to know. Like it's fucking.
I think they're comparably like kind of lithe.
You think?
men.
Oh my god! I think that he looks like a fucking. Tom Holland looks like a Greek god. It's insane.
He's a very attractive, very chiseled person, but he's not like big. You know what I mean?
Hang on.
And that's what I'm saying. I've been propagandized by gym culture.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
See what I'm saying? If you're not using roids, you don't see that anymore. Even like people would look at like
Sexy
Momoa or Henry Cavill in Superman nowadays and be like, I love dad bods. You know what I mean? It's like, that's whoa. It's not recast what dad bod is.
Yeah.
I had one thing.
We're talking David Harbour, season 1,
Yeah.
Stranger Things.
Yes. Don't set me up for Stranger. This is all I have left.
Yeah. Apparently he's like right across from MJ's room and neither have curtains.
No. Yeah.
That seems like a recipe for
I'd never
disaster.
leave my room.
That's a recipe for disaster.
There's been a lot of staring off camera.
I also noticed he doesn't change his undies.
Yeah.
Now, maybe when we cut to downstairs, he did real quick, but he's still wearing like the jeans and the undies from the day before.
You were just saying it can't be too real.
I was just going to say, we can't see the Green Goblin shit, but you want to see him change his undies? Come on.
No, I don't want to
Pick
see.
these sniffs them. See if they're okay.
I don't want to
Pick a lane.
see it. I'm just saying he's gonna get a yeast infection or a fungus at least. Rocking the skid marks from the day before.
No, day before skid marks.
Those motherfuckers say Tuesday on them. I know they
24-hour skid marks.
And it's Thursday. No wonder everybody makes fun of him. He's supposed to paint the kitchen right after school. Uncle Ben is so charismatic.
Don't start with me.
Michelangelo.
Don't start without me.
I'll beat your ass. I'm going to knock May off for a couple hours. And then when you get home, we're painting the kitchen.
I ain't got nothing else better to do.
Yeah.
We're going to paint the bedroom, if you know what I'm saying.
I'm slinging some webs in here. MJ's getting yelled at by her abusive father. And he's like practicing saying hello to MJ while he's following her down the street. And while he's babbling, she just leaves.
Hey, girl, got a new car. Hop in. All these kids are getting new
Everybody's
cars.
getting cars, man. It's crazy.
Well, that's not the new car hop in. That's her like girlfriends at this point, I think.
But she also says, I got the car or something.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Like
Yeah.
maybe she just borrowed
Maybe
it.
that's fair.
She's normally on the bus, so it's just good writing.
That's fair.
But he chases the bus, and like the paper on the bus sticks to his fingers, and he's not sure what that is.
I love when he chases the bus. You hear this little bit of ADR of someone in the bus going, "Bus is full."
Just like you. Harry finds Norman on the floor of his office. His dad. He's like, "Oh my God, Dad, what's going on?" Dr. Strom is dead. And
What?
This is really great because I think Norman is genuinely learning this news, right?
Yeah.
So we're learning that he's got this like bifurcated brain. Like he's not privy to what the other guy does. So he's genuinely shocked when he hears this news. And also the flight suit and the glider have been stolen.
Oh, no.
Why'd they make the flight suit so scary? Do you think he augmented that helmet or it was just made to be scary?
I feel like they modeled it after his face and it just turned out that way.
They gave him like little canines over the mouthpiece.
We've made all the helmets look like Norman. Oh my God.
We got to show our enemies fear. This is what fear looks like. A Power Rangers villain.
And then we get the scene where Petey's Spidey sense catches MJ slipping in the cafeteria and he catches all the food.
Iconic shot that they did practically.
That's the rumor. That's the myth.
Well, apparently the shot took 156 takes and 16 hours to complete, but they did it. So they glued Tobey Maguire's hand to a tray, and then they just dropped the items, and he just had to do his best to get it. But they got it. All that hard work for that one shot.
Honestly,
Worth it.
my ego says 20 takes.
20.
Oh. Wow. You think you can beat Toby's high score?
Oh, yeah.
Pause
20
the pod. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
We could reenact that.
Let me glue your hand to a tray.
I don't even need the glue.
Oh, shit. He's calling his shot.
I get why they did that because if like the apple lands on the left, it's just going to tip the
For
tray.
sure.
Yeah, awesome scene. And he says nothing to her. He just smiles and stares at her. You do something that dope.
You have blue eyes.
Seriously, he just did the coolest shit.
Yeah.
And then immediately,
Friend.
Peter.exe stopped working.
But the fork is like stuck to his hand and shit. And then he finds out he shoots a web. Yeah.
And no one in the cafeteria sees.
No one sees that giant web trailing. He slams the tray of food into Flash, and then drags the tray out of the cafeteria.
I love that gag of the tray being caught in the door. And he
Yeah.
just keeps tugging at it. That's funny.
The Spidey Sense cam in this like hallway fight is so fucking cool.
Oh, yeah.
It's so goddamn cool. And he does that like super backflip, punches him across the hall.
That's like a quadruple
I love that bit
backflip.
where it does the slow mo and he he's so shocked at how fast he is. And he's just like looking at his arm.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah. Jesus, Parker, you are a freak. That's a little unreal. You know, like you do something maybe too cool and maybe people are shocked, but I feel like people would have been more openly impressed.
Yeah, if he's doing like double somersaults over the school, over Joe Manganiello.
Yeah.
Dude, it was more than double. Like the sound effect is like he's up there spinning like a fucking top.
He did some fucking Cirque du Soleil shit and beat the bully. Like, I think people would be like, that's fucking rad.
Holy shit.
Parker.
No wonder you're quiet. Just confident.
Maybe that guy just didn't have good delivery. Maybe he was like, Jesus, Parker, you are the freak. You're the freakiest freak I know.
No, it was meant to be like too much, you know, but Harry's impressed.
Too far. 3 flips.
It would have been cool if they did like a Brightburn kind of thing and he just like killed Flash here. Because he doesn't know his own strength yet. Just punches through his chest.
It's like, hold up.
Just sucks his bathwater out of his tub. So I said Brightburn and you went Saltburn. Hell yeah.
Now I kind of want that.
Jesus, Parker.
You are a freak. So he runs to a nearby alley and like looks at the little spider hairs on his thumb. Carrie Palm's side effect of being a teenager. And then he climbs the wall. And
That music right there.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh my God.
Bump, bump, bump. So nice.
I wouldn't have been brave enough to try it.
No, not even a little. Not even like 5 feet off the ground.
Couple feet.
Yeah, I would have went up a couple feet, but it's like I don't know
wouldn't
how
have
this
climbed the
works.
whole building.
I don't know how this works. When's this? You know what I mean? What if it
Yeah.
unsticks?
That would suck.
But I guess he could feel the power in his body, maybe, and like if I fall, I'll be fine, kind of thing. You know, I don't know.
I think he was just inspired by the little spider he saw. I never noticed this until this viewing, but he looks up and he sees a spider in a spider web, but that spider web is in a circle of barbed wire.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, that spider's metal as fuck. Hell yeah, no wonder Peter Parker was inspired to try shit.
That's a cool tattoo. And he's jumping from rooftop to rooftop. Woo! You know? Woo-hoo! And then it's time to try the web. And he go web. Fly. Up and away web. Shazam.
Wait, what
go.
is up and away a reference to?
Superman.
It is? Okay.
Yeah.
It's like classic Superman. Up and away. Corny shit.
I love how the music drops out. It really sells the comedy of that bit too.
Yeah. And he finally catches one. And he tally ho. You know, he doesn't get laid.
We need to bring back the tally ho.
Yeah. Make tally ho great again. Splat. He doesn't make it. And then he's late getting home. He missed painting with Uncle Ben.
Aw.
And Uncle Ben's not even that mad. He's just like, hey, Michelangelo, food's in the fridge, you know?
Yeah, he's not. Yeah,
I like that there's not like a, hey, motherfucker, you know? Like,
He's sitting in the kitchen waiting for him.
Turns the light on. Hello. Which is what would happen because he's unemployed. So he's just drunk and shit, probably, you know? I also hate that Uncle Ben seems like the kind of man that would take care with his tools, not just leave the rulers to dry in the paint and stuff.
for
Rollers.
sure.
Yeah, you just left all that shit out. Come on, man.
I never thought about that, but you're 100% right.
Yeah.
Uncle Ben ain't doing that shit.
He's not that kind of guy.
That was supposed to be Peter's job.
Oh, yeah. He's just letting him know. You ruined all the tools by not being here.
Look what you did.
I'm old. He hears MJ's dad yelling like a white trash piece of shit.
Give me some beer, you old stinking bitch.
Yeah, the old skank.
ADR in the background's hysterical.
And then she comes out. Were you listening to that? No. Well, I heard.
Everybody shouts.
Oh, you should hear Uncle Ben when he really gets going. Oh, yeah. He beats May.
We don't see that side of him. That's rough.
Nah, May beats him for sure. Oh. She prays while she does it. You're bringing the evil out of me.
Finish it.
And then, you know, they talk for the first time apparently in 20 years after being neighbors. You know,
Since he was 6, yeah.
he wants to move into the city and work as a photographer. She wants to be an actor. I cried like a baby when you played Cinderella. I was 6. Oh, yeah, but it was so good.
It was so good.
You're going to light up Broadway. You know, you're taller than you look. I hunch.
I do too.
It's so good. And she says, don't. This is a genuinely great interaction. It really, truly is.
Taller than you look. He got taller just by hearing that.
And taller than you look is such a weird line, but it makes perfect sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause he's getting his confidence.
Yeah, he's always hiding.
Yeah, now he's...
And the fact that this scene ends with Flash picking her up in his new car is such a wonderful way to end.
Babe, I got the new PT Cruiser.
Check this out.
Check out my birthday press. Don't scratch the leather, babe. Babe, don't scratch the leather.
Yeah, the ADR is great.
Honey, babe, don't scratch your leather.
Babe.
Babe.
And then...
Actually, let me put a towel down first before you sit on it, babe.
It's not the time of the month, is it? And then so Peter decides he needs a new car to have a chance with her. And he sees an ad in the paper right above a car that he can afford, or a more achievable goal, at least, a $3,000 sports car. Amateur wrestlers, $3,000.
Hell yeah. A, insane way to think you can get money. But B, like, do you remember, I don't think this is so much of a thing anymore. Do you guys think where like there was so much pressure in high school and like high school movies where it's like, oh, you got to have a cool car. Chicks won't hang out with you if you don't have a cool car.
For sure.
Do you think that's still a thing?
No, my nephew got a car and like has no interest in getting his license. Like my brother has to like actively be like, hey, come on, I'm teaching you how to drive. Let's go. Whereas like when we were kids, and of course all the generations before us, it's like, ooh, can we go try? Can we go try? And you know, you want your temps, you want your license ASAP. I think it's because one, kids don't really hang out in person very much anymore.
Yeah.
And two, like it's just online and it's one, expensive, and two, everything's online. So like Fortnite isn't in the car, it's inside.
We're not there yet, Andy.
And I think in general, and again, we're not kids, so we could just easily be wrong about our impressions of what's cool now, obviously. But apathy seems to be in. Like my son's about to be 13. And when I drop him off at school or pick him up, it's always funny to me that 9 times out of 10, he's wearing pajama pants, like the flannel-y ones.
Oh, yeah.
And Crocs and like a hoodie. And even once, a few months ago, he was going to a dance at like 8, 7 o'clock at night, you know, and he was still wearing the Crocs and pajamas. And I was like, are you, because I don't want to like shit on him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you going to get beat up?
Very gently, are you going to you wearing that? Or, you know, that's cool. I was just wondering, you know, he's like, yeah. And he insists that it's like, it's cool. And I talked to my buddy who also has a 13-year-old son, and he's like, oh yeah, it's pajama pants and Crocs. It's like the thing. It's like they're all fucking doing it. And I think if he was dressed as though he gave a fuck, he would be a nerd. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which when I was a kid, it was collared shirts, popped collars, frosted tips,
Shell necklace.
the shell necklace,
Button-up shirt with flames coming
American
from the
Eagle
bottom.
jeans. No.
Guy
Fieri. American Eagle jeans. That kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like nice sneakers. And I was poor, so I opted for ripped jeans and flannel button up and, you know, wearing the long sleeve under the short sleeve kind of guy, that kind of shit. But yeah, so I would imagine like having a nice car would be like the ultimate, like, oh, he cares so much. What a loser.
Oh,
Was it full of gas too, you fucking loser?
in this economy, that's so fucking
Try hard.
impractical,
Yeah.
you idiot.
Go hug your together parents, you fucking idiot.
Way to buy something that depreciates in value the moment you drive off the lot. Moron.
Yeah, I didn't have a car till I didn't even have a license till I was 18. So I had no high school car driving experience. I just had friends that drove. But
So you're saying you were super cool back then, ahead of your time?
I was ahead of my time.
Yeah.
I was ahead of my time for sure. For sure.
If only they had Crocs back then.
And then we get the costume montage. He's a very good artist for being a
sure.
genius chemist.
Dude, Peter Parker can do everything. A, he's Spider-Man. B, he's a
Photographer.
genius. C, he's a photographer. And D, apparently he can just whip up iconic fashion out of his ass over like a bender.
Sure. A bender. He's like getting wasted. He comes up with Spider-Man. Yeah. And he's also practicing his web aim, which takes some time in the room there. You're acting so strangely, Peter. Fuck off.
You're not my real mom.
And then we cut to Oscorp might lose the contract to Quest. And that's when he hears that like diabolical laughter in his mansion. I've got a hog so big they'll cut it out of Antichrist. What? It's off-puttingly big.
They named the lighthouse after me.
Uncle Ben and May discuss Peter acting weird, and Ben's like, okay, I just really want to talk to him. So he offers to drive him to the library, which is where Peter says he's going.
God, it's so heartbreaking when he's leaving. He turns to May and he's like, we got it. He like gives her the thumbs up. He's so excited to talk to their boy.
It's earth-shatteringly heartbreaking.
Oh.
And I went through exactly what you're going through, Peter, when I was a boy. Not exactly, These are the years when a man changes into the man he's going to become for the rest of his life. I also think that's putting some pressure down. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
sure. Not my experience with how life works, but I know what he's getting at.
Just be careful who you change into.
Yeah, that's right.
You don't want to change it to a Democrat.
That's
Pretty sure my mom gave me that talk.
You think Uncle Ben's Republican?
For sure.
Everyone in his tax bracket was
Blue
probably
collar
that.
worker just got laid off.
Yeah, in 2002 for
Maybe
sure.
he was in a union, and that's why he's so upset and confused. And he was,
Yep.
Well, he should have been in a union.
he was at the Bernie rally the day before.
Does this take place in 2002?
No, because this was filmed before the Twin Towers.
So it's 2000.
Yeah, ish.
Okay.
Because remember they put the Twin Towers in the poster, and then they were like, "Fuck!"
There was a scene they shot with the Twin Towers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they took that out too.
Peter saving them.
No, I think it was just
A web between them. And
That would have been dope.
It would have been if he saved them.
They were like, "No."
That would have been dope.
No. And then he drops with great power comes great responsibility. And then Peter's like, you know what? Fuck you. How about that? I was thinking you're an old bitch.
That's pretty real conversation.
You're a dirty old bitch.
Counterpoint, you should have gotten fired.
Yeah, you loser.
Dork.
Paint looks like shit. He just slams the door.
Green's a weird color for a kitchen.
Yeah. Stop lecturing me, please. I know I'm not your father. Then stop pretending to be.
No.
So devastating.
My last words to my mother were not kind. And so this scene does hit. I'm laughing now, but I was crying then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then he waits for him to leave and then dips to the wrestling venue, the NYWL, which I assume is the New York Wrestling League.
Sure.
And we're introduced to Bonesaw.
Bonesaw.
Bonesaw's ready.
Bonesaw is ready.
Who wants 3 minutes with his titan of testosterone?
Oh my God.
I've been to so many wrestling events in my life, okay?
Sure.
Tons of them. Small, little indie shows, big WWF pay-per-views, right? This is so insane to me that there's an entire show. People paid tickets. They paid for parking. They sat in their seats. And the whole premise is there's the one wrestler who's just going to beat up randos for, I don't know, 3 hours, however long the show goes.
Yeah.
It's insane to me.
Yeah, because it's a very choreographed, it's very athletic.
Oh, yeah.
But the choreography is the point of it. So to have strangers that are actually fighting him is kind of silly, right?
It's like those bars in Thailand where you can just pay to fight two strangers, just go up and fight each other and you get free drinks or something. And that's it.
Andy, have you been to these bars?
No, but I've seen video and stuff. It's wild.
That's not what I've heard about Thailand.
Yeah. Other things happen there as well. But
Boat rides.
yeah, it's there's a line of 20 dudes in costume that Pete queues up. So I don't know if they swap out wrestlers periodically and there's actual staged events or if it's just Bonesaw the entire time. The logistics of this performance are confusing.
Oh, I know. But it is funny. The way they block this entire sequence out.
Bruce
is
Campbell's so
hilarious.
good.
Yeah, Bruce Campbell's the announcer.
Hey, what's your name, kid?
And it's funny that we just watched Pirates of the Caribbean, and the first dude that gets announced to fight Bonesaw McGraw is called the Flying Dutchman.
Yeah.
Hey!
And then
Bonesaw McGraw.
the human spider. Oh, that sucks. And then he bequeaths him the Amazing Spider-Man, which is a cool little Easter egg, right? And then I love how the guys...
Didn't we get a cameo? What's her name?
Octavia
Spencer. Yeah, Octavia Spencer was signing him up.
Yeah.
Which was...
Octavia.
Whoa, Andy, I love it. That was wild. I forgot she was in this movie.
Yeah.
And I was like, humble beginnings. I love this.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a cameo so much as before her career took off.
100% it was before her career took off.
They just had Oprah in there, you know what I mean?
You get to fight Bonesaw.
I love how they got the guy that just fought him. I can't feel my legs. And it's a fucking cage match out of nowhere when Peter gets in there.
I hope they would implement this in actual wrestling shows where the challenger, Spider-Man, is walking down to the ramp and he just gets yelled at by a bunch of hot ladies.
By the ladies. We're going to rip off all your 8 meaty little legs.
You little needle dick bitch. What? I'm in high school. You're all going to jail. By the way, there's no ID apparently to this event.
No ID required.
Make sure you're old enough. You're going nowhere.
I got you for 3 minutes.
Oh, it's so good.
Hey, freak show.
We get
Macho Man Randy Savage. We love him.
We get a little bit of the. Is he still alive?
No, he died to protect us from the first rapture.
Oh, that's right.
Remember that?
Yeah, that's right. We get a little bit of that sarcasm that Peter Parker is famous for, you know? Nice outfit. Did your husband give it to you? It's a little homophobic, but it's still.
Yeah. Oh, it's like Peter.
Peter.
The opening classic
May
Spider-Man.
shows up all disappointed.
Peter Parker. How dare you say it's Bonesaw McGraw?
Then he defeats Bonesaw. And he only gets 100 of the $3,000 because you were supposed to be in there for 3 minutes and you beat him in 2. So you get 100 and you're lucky to get that. Oh, come on, man. I really need this money. I missed the part where that's my problem. Shouldn't have said that. And the armed robber comes in, robs this guy. Peter lets him walk past him. He's like, oh, you could have ripped that guy apart. What are you doing? Stop him. I missed the part where that's my problem. But he's about to find out the part that's his problem. There's sirens everywhere as Peter gets to the pickup location. There's a crowd gathered around a wounded Uncle Ben who's been shot by a carjacker.
Peter.
I love that it is. Peter. And he said it's south on 5th Avenue. And he immediately is filled with rage, which is very believable and awesome in Tobey Maguire's hands.
That ugly cry.
And he fast. And he's jumping around. He sees Uncle Ben's car being pursued by cops. Learns the swing move. So good. Lands on the car. It's a really cool action sequence. Then he makes the car crash. A car crash. Ends up, kind of hunting him through this like abandoned factory or closed factory or something like that.
Dope shots of his silhouette.
It's so good. He's the spider in the shadows.
Yeah. This is where like Sam Raimi's
very
like
Batman.
horror background really sort of really sings.
And then as he catches him, he gets up to the window and he realizes it's the guy he let go. And he's horrified
Frosty
by
Tips.
that.
A flashback to 2 minutes ago.
That's just in case you forgot.
Wherein the dude ran by and stared into camera the entire way.
Thanks for letting me go.
You won't regret this.
I'm going to kill your uncle.
Elevator
Bye.
That'd be so funny if he took the mask off and it was Bonesaw McGraw and then did a flashback to
I got you for 3 minutes.
It's all
slow-mo, black and white footage.
And then the guy betrays him, tries to shoot him in the face, and like trips and falls to his death.
Nerd.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking
Hey,
dork.
he's just like, see you later. What's going on here?
Dumb
Gotcha.
ways to die.
The cops, see him up there and they try to get him, but he's too quick. And then he sits on a rooftop and cries, Batman style, like way up there on a gargoyle.
But then he goes home and I assume breaks the news to Aunt May.
No, I think she had gotten a phone call and was just worried about Peter in addition to Morning Ben. So he comes home late to a devastated Aunt May is the way I read that.
Okay.
She was just sitting there like, oh my God. And
Yeah, I feel like there would have been a little bit more of a conversation instead of.
Well, I think I always thought he told her because she walks over and like it looks like they're saying something to each other. And I always thought it was him like, Uncle Ben's dead. And then she goes, there's a beat where she's telling her
if that's
something.
true, that's dumb because they would have called next to Ken and,
That's why I wrote in my notes, like they didn't call her.
and that would have been so savage to have him have to break the news too, I thought you guys were at the strip club.
I think his name's Peter. It's the only word he said
He
before he
said
died.
he was going to make a man out of you. Oh no.
Did he?
He loved titties.
Big ones, small ones. Sloppy natties were his favorite.
Sloppy.
Oh man. The general comes up to see the Quest Tech demo. And that guy fucking hates Norman Osborn. He's
So
like,
much.
you know who I hate? Norman Osborn. They're like, Sarah, what does that have to do with anything?
So I didn't ask.
And then everyone gets blown up. Everyone dies, and there's no military security or anything, or no follow-up on the investigation of the aerospace violation.
Well, it turns out that the glider was far superior to the mech warrior that this dude was flying around.
That's true.
His exoskeleton was not an exoskeleton.
Oscorp was better all along. That's good. That's a good way to look at this.
Yeah.
This is just a demo. You guys wanted a demo? Watch this. That's right. Yeah, he's growing up. He's moving in with Harry in New York. And I love how Norman's like, damn, son, I didn't think you'd graduate. You're dumb as shit. Hey,
Well,
Peter.
you made it. Let me talk to Peter, the reason I'm here.
Breaks Harry's heart. Gives a big old speech to Peter.
It's so funny because everyone's like, geez, graduation high. I know it's been a difficult time for you.
Say chess club.
Your uncle having died and all. But I thought I would bring it up to bring the mood down. Everyone seemed a little too happy.
Well, he's so busy. He hasn't had a chance to talk to him yet, you know? And Harry watches MJ break up with Flash.
Your loss. I'm Joe Manganiello.
And Peter's crying in his room. May comes in. I threw it in his face. You were meant for great things.
That was
I
a
don't
pretty
think-
good May.
That was.
I'm sorry.
You're crushing Rosemary Harris right
That
now.
name in Targaryen is my special skill. I'm seeing a pattern. And he pulls out the Spidey pajamas. Remembers, with great power comes great responsibility. She said I was destined for great things. She's right. I should be a superhero. I'm going to make a better suit, though.
Yeah.
Got to.
How does he make the suit? We don't know.
We don't need to know.
We don't care.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
He's a good drawer. He's a good lover. And he's a good seamster.
We don't know that he's a good lover.
I can assume, you know.
What?
May, can I borrow your sewing needles? Oh, of course, Peter. Actually, Chris,
That's not going to help you get girls.
Kit hit me with a, of course, Peter.
Of course, Peter.
Thank you. Nailed it.
Peter.
And he starts fighting crime montage.
Peter.
Some kind of freaky Lou, some wackadoo.
Wackadoo.
Why is Lucy Lawless here?
Guy with 8 hands sounds hot.
What's up with that?
I love that they are interviewing all these people that are like, Spider-Man, I have thoughts. And then they clearly interview a dude that just murdered somebody. Like, he stinks and I don't like that he's in everyone's business and he's fighting crime. Not a fan.
Yeah. I like crime.
No, thank you. I'm a big fan of it. I'm
Why is-
evil Bernie
I was
Sanders.
going to say, why is Bernie Sanders out there on the street hating Spider-Man? Spider-Man should take the bus.
Bernie Sanders would hate Spider-Man.
I'm just saying,
We
the
should-
spiders need to unionize.
Justice should be handled by the courts. The court system.
I love soup and bagels.
And Spider-Man probably doesn't. He eats flies.
He took a bagel.
And we're introduced to J. Jonah Jameson, as we mentioned, perhaps the best casting in all of cinema history.
He's a menace.
I love the Elizabeth Banks early in her career,
yeah.
just in the background there. But also the fact that he doesn't want to talk to his wife, who's they're apparently doing home renovations or something.
Your wife is on line 1. He just picked up and hands.
If we can get Julia Roberts in a thong, we can get this weirdo.
And then isn't the guy who plays, is it Hooper? That's Sam Raimi's brother.
That's cool. Peter runs into MJ getting off a shift, waiting tables, and she tries to like dress it up a little bit. Like, I've been acting and stuff, even though he would never judge her.
No.
Some dream, huh? Hey, you got a job. He's a real.
That's great.
Yeah.
And you're in the city, you're doing it.
That's right. Harry did not tell Peter that they were dating. He finds out that Harry and they're
Now-
roommates.
That's a piece of shit move.
Yes,
I just got to say.
Oh, Harry's a piece of shit.
for sure.
Like, it wasn't his girl. It's not like he broke the bro code, but to not say anything is.
Because he knows.
Yeah.
That would be a bummer.
Dibs is not a thing.
Not with people.
Not with people.
Can't call dibs on people.
And we learned that like she doesn't want him to tell Peter because he would look down on her waiting tables.
Oh, yeah. So you mean Harry?
Harry would, yeah.
Yeah. So Harry doesn't know she's a waitress.
Yeah.
And Peter doesn't know that they're dating. And Scotty doesn't know anything.
Don't tell Scotty.
Just to get that off the table. But he's like, hey, let's get some lunch some evening or that kind of shit.
I had
happens.
never caught that until this viewing.
Let's catch him lunch some evening.
Oh, fuck. Maybe she works third shift and it's not that weird. And then Norman is there when Peter gets home. Their kind of cool apartment. Peter was fired from work. We don't know where he's been working, but he gets fired a lot because he's out fighting crime.
Where you been? You look like you just got second place at the science fair on account of you being a dork.
When am I going to meet your girlfriend? Peter, have you seen her? Sorry, Harry hasn't mentioned her. Ooh, daggers.
Harry, it sounds like you're violating the bro code. That's not something you should do to Peter.
And, Harry's like, hey, maybe Dad can give you a job. And, yeah, Peter, what do you need?
But Pete wants to make his own way, and
I respect that.
Norman likes it.
I'm chubbed up right now.
You want to make it out on your own. That's cool. That's dope.
Way better than my son.
Harry, you suck. Just thought you should know that.
What are you going to do? And I was thinking about something in photography because they're paying extra money at the Bugle for photos of Spider-Man.
If he doesn't want to be famous, then I'll make him infamous.
He's not the first guy to make a living with
good
pictures of
impression.
himself, by the way.
What?
Peter's not the first guy to make a living with pictures of himself. Just saying.
It was.
I don't know who the first was. I'm saying it's a common idea. You thought I was going to drop some porn fact?
I thought you were. You were like,
It was Cleopatra.
there you go.
Jameson. We go back to J. Jonah Jameson. They're crap. They're crap. They're fucking incredible.
Mega crap.
Would be impossible to get photos. And he's like, they're crap. By the way, I don't know. I'm not a.
He's always playing that game.
What's the word for the piece of shit? For the worst profession unknown to man. Paparazzi. I'm not a paparazzi, but I'm pretty sure these photos are worth many thousands of dollars.
These photos would win like national photography awards.
This would make him wealthy on just the first stack.
Yeah.
$100.
$300 for standard freelance fee.
That's right. They're crap.
Meat. Christmas meat. That's all I can do.
I want Christmas meat. I don't know what that means, but I want it.
You know when you go to the mall and there's those kiosks around Christmas time and they just sell like the big boxes of just like sliced.
Oh, okay. We're
meats.
talking like blood sausage and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It reminds me though, because there's this scene where Elizabeth Banks is like, "Welcome to the Bugle," and she's so supportive. And
I love her.
she's wonderful. And he's like, "I'm a photographer," and he's like so pleased.
And she's like, uh-huh.
Well, it's like when you make your first buck off of a passion.
For sure.
It reminds me of when
You
I
wanna
made
frame it.
$60 from writing porn. And I was like, I'm a writer.
I did it.
You know what I mean?
I wish Elizabeth Banks, as these movies progressed, I wish they would have used her more. 'Cause she's great as Betty Brant.
Nobody knew her talent yet.
I know.
You know? She would go on to have an illustrious career in movies such as Zack and Miri Make a Porno and others.
But mostly that.
She would also produce Cocaine Bear.
Hell yeah, she did.
An illustrious career. Oscorp is now the principal supplier to the U.S. military. The board wants to sell the company to Quest while it's successful. They're pushing Norman out.
To the people that he has been beefing with this whole time. which
Correct. Specifically.
is- it's the worst. And they're like, no, you got to fire him.
You're out, Norman. It's unanimous.
Am I?
Am I? And they're like, yes.
He's like drooling.
He's playing with his lip. Am I? At what point do the people in the room like look at each other like, is he okay?
It's off camera, but they were doing it.
I know evil Walt Disney with his teacup's not upset about it, but I feel like his buddy Dr. Fargus might have been, or Mr. Fargus should have been a little like, that seems out of character
Yeah,
for
Fargus
Norman.
didn't get his doctorate yet. They got Macy Gray at the parade, though,
What a get.
which is kind of wild.
Macy Gray, early 2000s, top of the world,
Top of the world.
crushing it.
What if it was like Michelle Branch?
Sure.
I'm just trying to think of all the artists that were big at that time. Yeah.
Who else is big around
James
that time?
Blunt.
Oh, hell yeah.
You're beautiful. The scene would be way different.
We got Hooba Stank, everybody.
It's true. Hoobastank. MJ and Harry are up there on the balcony. Why didn't you wear the black dress? I wanted to impress my father.
And you look fucking hot. and the
What is
black
with this?
dress.
Their culture is not your costume, MJ.
That would have been better if he said that. Like, that's a little culturally insensitive, MJ.
She does look good in that dress.
I
though.
love
She's
that he
real
looks
creative.
down there and just sees Peter staring at them like a Where's Waldo picture. And he's like, let's go inside. It's going to be awkward at the house later. But then Peter gets his spidey sense. Oh, where's your dad at? Oh, I'm not sure he's coming today.
On account of we fired him.
That's right. But then there's a goblin glider incoming and he starts shooting fucking rockets and shit, blowing shit up. Stan Lee's in the crowd.
He saves somebody, right?
He does. Nice little cameo. Peter saves two people.
Without the suit.
Yeah, just like out there doing his thing. But he's got the suit underneath his clothes like Superman style.
Yeah.
MJ's in trouble up there on the balcony. Oh no. And he's got some balls that like Goblin has balls that incinerate people immediately.
Why he walks funny.
Like Raiders of the Lost Ark kind of.
He stole the Mars attacks technology.
Yeah. Isn't that Raiders where they open the box and
They melt.
Yeah, they do melt. Yeah, you're right. It is Mars Attacks. And then the spider fights the goblin He just starts flying away with MJ after he saves her. I think it's so funny because he could set her down on the ground because like she's dangling and stuff. And there's a whole bit he like rips the goblin glider guts out.
We'll meet again, Spider-Man.
But anyway, when he saves MJ from falling, he gets almost to the ground with his web and he could just like drop her off, but he takes her back up and then just when it's like maybe he's trying to take her away from the center of danger in general. You could explain it that way, but
Sure.
it's just funny to me.
He's like following Goblin. Like he went this way.
I like to think he's just like, oh, so nice. This is nice.
Squeeze tighter.
There's one small detail in the CGI during the fight here that they do with Goblin that I really appreciate. It's when he is flying in and no one knows he's a threat yet, and he's like kind of weaving in between the big float balloons, and you just see Goblin kind of reach his hand out and just touch the balloon as he glides by. I don't know, something, that small little touch, that small little detail.
It's like, because I would.
Yeah, it's
What's it feel like?
I touch Snoopy.
Doing, doing. The "you know who I am" bit is really good,
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Do
but also because you know me. Oh, it's good double entendre.
I love how she could easily tell it's Peter Parker because of his voice. However, Toby's doing just the bare minimum of deepening his voice, just like 0.5 of an octave to disguise it. And that's not helping anything, buddy. You could still tell that's Peter.
But also it's like, it's so unlike Peter to be a Spider-Man, right?
Sure.
And that's like if Spider-Man was real and it was Steve and it sounded like Steve, I wouldn't be like, that's Steve.
I mean, I guess that's true. Like there is that phenomenon that I know I suffer from where if I work, like when I worked at the movie theater, we all had to wear uniforms. And if I saw my friend from the movie theater out of uniform at like Target, I would
cities.
be like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
It would take like a minute for my brain to work out. Oh, you're the person I normally seen in a costume.
And now imagine if he was also doing triple somersaults and lifting buildings.
I guess that's a good
You
point.
wouldn't be like, that's Carl.
I guess that's a good
Carl,
point.
what are you doing? You know? Yeah, I think that's how you explain it away a little bit. And then MJ doesn't need Harry to come over. She's thinking about Spider-Man.
What do you mean incredible?
And it says so much about Harry that he's like, I want to buy you something. It'll make you feel better. That's what Daddy does to me when I'm sad.
Yeah.
Daddy.
It never occurs to me to hug you. I've never gotten one of those.
Or hear your feelings or listen to you as a person.
Yeah.
No.
And then he apologizes to Peter. I should have told you about us. You never made a move.
You're right.
If we think about this is your fault.
You're a little beta cuck. I'm an alpha. It's just the way things are.
I could have told you. We've been dating for like 6 months, but I just wanted to lie to my best friend.
I'm glad you know because now I can bring her over here and that'll be much more convenient.
Yeah, and you can hear the sounds.
Sock on the door. You know what that means. Norman is confronted then by his goblin self.
Norman canonically drinks Maker's Mark.
Yeah, that's severe product placement. There's tons of product placement in this movie that's fairly like well done. Like, oh, he's using a Dr. Pepper can when he's practicing with his webs or whatever. But for a dude that wealthy to choose Maker's Mark as his
is
beverage of
hilarious.
choice is a little
I
rough.
thought the same thing. That's so funny.
I like that they put the wax on the bottom.
Maker's Mark is it's a fine bourbon, but yikes.
Maybe he's not even like a bourbon guy and it doesn't matter. You know, he's just,
I prefer Elijah Craig, but they're out.
I like Jaeger bombs, but the Red Bull makes me crazy. I love this line. It's one of my favorite lines in the movie. Follow the cold shiver running down your spine.
Oh, it's good. Ooh, I got a little shiver when you said that.
There's only one who can stop us. Aunt May. Go get her.
This is when he talks to himself in the mirror, right? Is it this one?
Yes. And it's also where he breaks the glass.
Yeah.
I'm right here. He turns. I don't get it. The performance that he gives there where he like is walking towards the camera holding his little bevy and he's like, it's you and me, we got to do the thing. And then when he like holds up the paper to himself and like turns around and just does the character change, it's brilliant acting.
Phenomenal physical acting. Like the way he goes from that, like he's got his eyebrow raised and he's got that crazy smile to it droops when he's Norman Osborn again. Super phenomenal. And I love the way they edit it where they use the same shots of him talking to himself in the mirror, but they just horizontally flip it so that it looks like he's talking to himself.
Yeah.
It's really well done scene. I love this scene so much.
It's so good. And Jameson, it turns out, is who coined Green Goblin. What about green meanie? And I just love the way he's like, you're done. You're fucking done.
Somebody says that I want a quarter.
I trust my barber, which is such a funny line because he's got crazy hair.
Yeah. you shouldn't trust your barber, my guy.
But then
And I love that little line where he's like, Peter says something like, they
slander.
weren't working together. That's slander. No, slander is spoken. Print is liable.
I take offense to that. Slander is spoken.
And then Goblin shows up at the Bugle because it's the one person who has photos of Spider-Man. and
Who
stuff.
takes the pictures of Spider-Man?
We talked about this when I remember making a video about this when we covered this the first time.
JJ's a real one.
He's no snitch.
No.
You can say what you want about J. Jonah Jameson. He's not the best husband, probably. He's not the best employer. He's pretty cheap.
Mm-hmm.
He's a little abusive verbally,
He's a selfish lover.
but he ain't no snitch.
No.
Probably a very selfish lover.
He's very protective.
No,
of people.
actually, I disagree.
You think?
Yeah, no woman's
He's
going to
giving?
tolerate that kind of lip without the
other
lips.
kind of lip.
You know what I'm saying?
I saw our brains connect just now.
Mustache ride. Who wants it?
Exactly. You know what I
Hoffman,
mean?
get in here.
I bet he's low-key a good father.
Okay.
Yeah. You know?
Switching gears.
Oh, that's right. He does have a son.
Yeah. He comes home and
The astronaut.
the facade falls. Yeah, his son's a fucking astronaut. That's amazing.
This is the scene that stretches credulity the most, I think, in this movie. And it's fine. It's not a big deal. It's a superhero movie. We talked about embracing the camp. But Goblin proceeds to knock out and kidnap Spider-Man and doesn't take a peek at his face. I mean, he should just kill him, but he doesn't at least peek at his face.
Yeah.
I would have peeked
The blocking of the scene isn't great.
at his
Like,
face.
Yeah.
I don't like that he knocks him out. He doesn't unmask him, but the fact that just a little peek gives him an upside down kiss.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
change.
the Green Goblin looks pretty silly, but it looks even sillier when he's just walking around.
I like
not
when he's
when-
leaning casually.
I
on the
love
thing.
the lean.
Yeah.
Like when he's
And
like,
he like
slapping
taps
him.
the top of his head. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that stuff.
It just
I
looks
just think he would have
silly.
peeked.
You think that's silly? Oh man.
There's something like, to me, Goblin looks cool when he's on the glider. He's all hunched over and he's being weird. But when he's just a dude walking around, he just looks like someone in Comic-Con. Like,
Yeah, for sure. The helmet is huge relative to the rest of the costume.
I like
and
when
that's a
the
little
lenses come
cartoonish.
up and you can see the Norman eyes and stuff.
Did you see the original mask that they were going to use for
I did not.
Green Goblin? So there's this animatronic mask that they were going to use. So like it looked more comic accurate where it was like part of his body. And you could find footage of like them testing the animatronics on it. And it looks cool. Like the mouth moves and it for the time looks pretty awesome. But they didn't do it because it was too heavy. And Willem Dafoe's like, nah, I don't want to have that on my face, and it probably wouldn't fit the aesthetic of this world. Like, I think Goblin's outfit in this movie fits the movie's aesthetic more than that would have.
Yeah.
But it's definitely like a choice that could be cool in a different movie.
Sure.
For sure.
Well, they did what they did.
Yeah.
You know, and God love them.
God love 'em.
But this is a great line. And I think it's really cool. And it goes along the lines of like him being such a good villain that maybe not super sympathetic, but understandable in that way. The one thing they love more than a hero is to see a hero fail, fall, die trying. And it's good. So he's like got that in his mind now. Peter does, right?
There's
And
8
so that,
million people in the city. They exist to lift the few exceptional people on their shoulders.
and it's cool because it makes it an arc for.
I'm showing them the original
I don't like that.
mask.
Oh, wow.
I think they made the good choice.
Yeah. But you see what I mean? Like in a different movie, that would be dope as fuck.
That would make even less sense for that to be the glider suit. You know,
Mm-hmm.
why did you do that? No wonder you're not getting the contract.
The military loves this shit.
It's Halloween at the same time. But yeah, it's like it makes it an arc for when the city itself stands up for Spider-Man at the end, you know, and it's kind of this scene that seals that. In spite of everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you. And then Nolan was like, I love this idea.
I'm running with it.
You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. I just came up with it. Peter came by to check on how MJ's audition went. I took 2 buses and a cab to get into the neighborhood. But
in the neighborhood.
I love that he's honest about that. He's being more confident about being earnest now instead of coming up with some goofy lie that makes him look like a creep. It's just like, no, I went really far out of my way because I like you and I wanted to see how your audition went.
Yeah.
Aw. But she's going out to dinner with Harry. He wants to take her for a burger, but
This was such a relatable line. Like this line has never hit me before until this most recent rewatch.
The
when
$7.
He's like, the sky's the limit, up to $7.84. I'll get you a cheeseburger, no fries.
We'll split it.
We'll split it.
Definitely don't go to Five Guys. That's going to get you nothing.
And MJ's like, oh my gosh, I would love a burger. Ugh, but Harry wants to take me to some fucking fancy restaurant.
I'm gonna go eat filet mignon.
Yeah, I'm going to get some really expensive food and subpar wiener. I'll see you later.
I get that though. There's a lot of like food snobs out there, but sometimes a greasy, cheap ass burger,
You seen the menu?
all you need.
Like 9 times out of 10, it's better.
Yeah.
I love a burger, dude. I'm going to eat one right now, dude. Dude.
Did.
And then he's like, that's none of my business.
Oh,
She goes,
dude, she's laying
not?
down some hints.
Yeah, it's not. Oh,
so
it's a good scene.
Why so interested? I'm not. Oh, you're not?
It starts
I don't know. Why would you be?
thunderstorming.
And she calls him Tiger.
Yeah, classic.
Oh,
Classic
Oh.
Spider-Man.
I got chills when she called him Tiger. I just need somebody in my life to call me Tiger.
I'll call you
text
Tiger,
Sarah right
buddy.
now.
Hey, Tiger.
No. Somebody that wants to fuck
Fuck
me.
you.
It's not the same.
And then he sees those creeps like stalk after her, and he's like, "Oh, it's fucking go time! I got you for 3 minutes." Now there's like 4 of them, and I love that he doesn't have his mask on as he's fighting, and beats the shit out of him. And I love that move he does when he like, well, he does that, but I meant after they're already down and he's going into the alley, and the way he like basketball pivots on like, you know what I'm talking about? Like there's one foot that doesn't move, and he just. Oh, it's so cool though.
I love that when he's punching the guys, I feel like there's someone off screen with buckets that are throwing like heavy water. So it looks like he's just like the
There's
power of
water, lots of
Poseidon. It's just with those punches. I fucking love it.
Yeah, that little bit of sequence right there, those few punches stuff, this might be the best action sequence of the movie.
Really?
Yeah. Other than that, like if you think hard, like a lot of swinging. There's the epic shot in the burning down building where he jumps up and dodges the spinny
I was gonna say, what
things.
about the burning down building?
And that's
and then
super
the
duper
grenade that like blows half his mask off and stuff.
Right, but for fight choreography, I think that this is peak
fight
for this movie.
choreography. Yeah, for sure.
When he does the whatcha thing, you know what I mean? It's cool.
I'm with it.
I vouch for that, Andy.
Yeah, we'll co-sign this.
Yeah.
We'll co-sign this. But then we get the
We all
best kiss of
everybody.
all time.
Yeah.
After the best fight of all time, the best kiss of all time. And it's so cool. Let me thank you properly this time. Who has not? I don't believe you. If anyone who was born 86 to 2000 hasn't gone up to their partner and pulled their head back and went Spider-Man and kissed them upside down, I wouldn't believe you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you
1,000,000%.
legitimately, sincerely haven't, pause this and go do it. Feels good.
Just don't do it in the rain.
I've never done it in the rain. I don't
Well,
think.
apparently, like Tobey Maguire, like the rain was getting in his,
In his
nose, and
nose.
he couldn't breathe.
But still,
Yeah.
Worth it.
getting Kirsten kisses.
Oh, that reminded me of something I found online that I thought was super funny. But someone posted it. It was every Spider-Man has starred in a military movie, and his girlfriend has starred in one about tennis. I thought that was funny.
What?
So
Oh, because like a Hacksaw Ridge kind of thing.
yeah, and
What was the quote? Every Spider-Man what?
every Spider-Man has starred in a military movie, and his girlfriend in one about tennis.
Wow.
Oh, because Challengers for Zendaya.
Challenger for
Wimbledon
Zendaya.
for Kristen Stewart or Kristen Stewart, Kirsten Dunst.
And
I wish.
Right.
Emma Stone's in the
She's in Battle of the Sexes.
Battle of the Sexes.
Yeah,
that's what it
yeah,
is.
with
yeah.
Steve Carell or whatever. Interesting.
Wow.
And what military movie has Tom Holland been in?
I don't. There's a photo of him in a military movie. I don't know that.
Civil War.
Cherry.
Is that a
It's
military movie?
Oh, because he's got PTSD. Is that why he's like a junkie bank robber?
Yeah,
That's all
Yeah,
I
there's a
remember
photo of
about
him
Cherry.
in the military outfit.
It kind of counts. That most of that movie's not about that though. But I'll allow it.
We'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
It be March 2026, and here at Streaming Things, we're sailing the high seas as we make our way through the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. And before we drop anchor on today's episode, we want to take a moment to thank everyone who supports the show on Patreon. No matter the tier, every bit of support helps keep this ship afloat and allows us to keep doing what we love week after week. But we especially want to give a shout out to our super patrons, the incredible supporters who contribute $25 or more each month. Your generosity truly goes above and beyond, and you're a huge reason why this crew can keep charting the 7 seas. So let's give a special thank you to Cami Shu, Hold On BRB, Erica Lee Barclay, Marilyn, Dr. Rock Art, Justin, Brianna Williams, Mandy Joe, Darcy Way, John Collins, Sun-Loving Mortal, Xander Barbarian, Daniel Pack, Rebellious Angel, Narvel Toughnuts, Nice Guy Eddie, Taloon, Mitchell, Albus Stinkpot, D, the letter D, Maddlestat, Susie Callahan, Anthony Corona, Jim E, Lady Trashly, Sean Myers, Just Liz Calabria, Brett X, E Scramo, Lil Tickler, Svento7, Jay Scramo, Bloffpum, AK Ashley Ray, Jay Rich, Upside Down Canuck, Josh Stitch, Cher, Kaylee Sampson, Rabbit Dog in a Barbie Car, Outbander, Charlie Friday, Alexis Adler, Peaches, Joe True, Emmy, Haley B, Joe Velez, Trisha Bueller, Suzanne Road, Jadinklage Morgoon, Kalisha Reeves, Paula Garcia, Aaron Armstrong, Hootie Hoo, Jeanette Murphy, Ashley Powers, Casey McCain, and Enza. Thank you all so much for supporting the show, and let's get back to the episode.
Then we see the building that's on fire. And there's the whole bit about the cop. You're under arrest, Spider-Man, because like the vibes have flipped on him, right? I'm not coming back, Chief.
Go get him. I have a question about this scene. The mom's like, my baby's in there. Did she leave the baby in there?
She was pulled out by the firemen.
Oh, okay.
And that's why she's so upset.
Okay.
No. Right?
Okay.
Which is, yeah, totally what one would do if that was happening.
And the fireman was like, forget the baby.
Well, yeah.
Fuck them kids.
Too dangerous. I could save one or lose two. I've seen Backdraft. We got to go. Anyway, he saves the baby, but then he hears more screaming. He's going back in, but it's the goblin that's in there with like a shawl. Oh, no.
I'm just an old lady. That's what I'm never.
And he starts whooping ass.
He's got so much range. It's
does-
you who's out, Gobby.
He dodges the stabby balls.
Out of your mind.
What about my proposal? You in or out?
But he gets his arm sliced. Goblin sees that he gets his arm sliced. They separate, right?
The dodges, though, dude. The slow-mo.
So cool.
And this is
He's got the
interesting that
Spidey sense.
Spider-Man just ran away. It's like, fuck you, Goblin.
It was tough. Yeah, it was a tough sitch.
I'm done with you.
Plus, he was going to get arrested.
I got to go to Thanksgiving dinner.
He does. And Norman shows up all drunk and racist to Thanksgiving, as always somebody does.
Work with murder.
Work with murder.
And
And
he's like fruitcake.
He's more goblin than ever. Like it's encroaching on the Norman now, I think. And so now he's like leering at MJ and stuff, making her uncomfortable.
Just licking his fingers and shit.
Yeah.
He spends a little too much time licking those fingies. You know?
Well, he tries to get the sweet potatoes, and May like slaps his hand, and he's like, "I'll fucking kill you." Like, he wants to kill her. And they think Peter's home, so they all go upstairs, which is super weird.
That is weird.
Like all four of them run into his bedroom. Peter,
Bit of a slob, ain't he?
all geniuses
Lifts the
are.
mattress. What kind of porn is he reading these days?
Why does he have the uncut version of Antichrist?
This brings me back.
And then we get the cut on his arm, the big CGI drip of blood that almost gives him away.
Bleep.
And then he pulls out the cranberries, Peter does. I beat an old lady with a stick for these. And May's like, I'm an old lady.
Oh, I'm in danger. But she brings a big ass turkey. That's like the biggest bird I've seen in a TV Thanksgiving before. That thing was massive. Just for those people, they're not going to eat all that.
That's right. And then she, everybody's like, Norman's looking real closely at Peter's cut, which is bleeding through his shirt.
How did you say you got that again?
Yeah.
Clipped by a bike messenger.
And then, so he says he has to leave because he realizes then that Peter is Spider-Man. And then Harry's like, whoa, I brought you here to meet MJ. And Harry, please, look at her. You think a woman like that sniffing around because she likes your personality?
You suck.
Yeah.
Word to the wise, in case you can't hear me in the back.
This one's for you.
Do what you need to do with her and then broom her fast. Whoosh. It's one of those old school elevators.
And he has to like look at
What
him
if there was
it-
like an
as it
elevator
lowers.
attendant that had to like,
Ooh. Thanksgiving's off to
Very
a great
good,
start.
sir.
every Thanksgiving's like this. If only he had taken a walk with Harry and smoked a joint, it would have been just textbook accurate Thanksgiving. And he's like, oh, that creep is my father. He turns into an anime guy. Ugh, keep your mouth shut.
That's my father.
Without him, I'll never be at full power.
Harry Osborn.
And then we get the helmet talking scene, which is so good. Love it. It's almost as good as the mirror.
The cunning warrior goes for the heart, Osborn. The heart.
Which brings us to Aunt May praying with a little picture of Ben.
From evil.
Finish it.
This is the Raimiest scene in this movie. Ooh. A tree starts encroaching, and I'm like, no,
Tree, get back. Oh my God. No. You keep those trees outside where they belong. No, Aunt May, no.
And she's still groaning in the hospital. Oh. Just a branch on the gurney.
Those eyes.
Picturing Aunt May as possessed and Evil Dead now, and it's fucking hysterical.
Those horrible yellow eyes.
And that green face, that huge guy.
And he was gobbling me up. That's how he knows it was Green Goblin.
I think he knows who I am.
He knows who I am. So then MJ comes to visit the hospital and says that she's in love with somebody else, not Harry now. Mm-hmm. And I love that he knows it's Spider-Man. And most like superhero movies would do the like, yeah, but that's not me. So I'm still sad. It's like my fake. But I love the realism of him being like, nice.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's the best, closest I'm going to get.
When I know
Guess
his
her-
name, this guy.
And May is pretending to sleep and she's so proud of Peter's riz. You know what I mean? Like finally knucking up.
Find Uncle Ben pass something.
He's just like his Uncle Ben.
Ooh,
He's
boy.
going to clap them cheeks. They're going to go paint the room.
You know, I'm something of Spider-Man's unofficial photographer.
I'm something of a Spider-Man myself. Yeah.
We talk about, he asked me about you.
This scene, people love this like monologue. I don't. I think it's like
I don't either.
prime what I don't like about Toby. It doesn't hit like
The
it should.
dialogue here is fucking horrifying.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay.
It's like, yeah, he asked me what I thought about you, and I just blacked out and said some wild fucking shit. And she's like, oh, really? You said that about me? It's fucking insane.
Okay.
I wrote down the whole fucking thing. You just feel like you're stronger and weaker at the same time, and you're excited, but you're terrified. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? It's like when she shows up later at the end of the movie and she's like, I love you so fucking much. So, whoa, let's hang out, you know? See how this goes.
Well, they've known each other since they were 6.
Yeah, but they never even kissed. Well, that she knows of.
What? Oh, because of Spider-Man. Okay. I was like, oh my God. Okay, because he was dressed as Spider-Man. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, dear Lord. Okay.
Anyway, yes, the dialogue here is horrifying.
Okay. But then Harry comes in, sees them holding hands, and he's like, oh,
Awkward turtle.
what? What's that from?
Awkward turtle.
Okay.
Do you remember doing that?
No.
In the early 2010s, that was like all the rage. If you were in an awkward moment, like if Annie and I were in a room and something awkward happened and we would lock eyes, we didn't want to call out the awkwardness, so we would just go. We would do that on the DL to each other. Just
We
to
had-
signify-
I've never heard
We had
that.
different friend groups, Steve.
We did. Awkward turtle.
You know what would make this less awkward? If I mimed a turtle. Like when you know how when you fart at a funeral and then you start doing the turtle?
I did that at a funeral once.
I'm turtling.
I did an awkward turtle at a funeral once.
What would cause this turtle? Not a fart.
I've actually told this story on the pod before. It was a person I worked with at the movie theater. They
died.
passed away untimely. And when
I was kidding. I'm sorry.
No. He it was very sad. And I hadn't seen him in like 10 years because we didn't work for each other for a while, but I went to his funeral and we get there and his
hands in the casket are laid out.
His parents are like, "Oh, you're Steve?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And like, "Oh, he talked about you. You were such a great mentor and inspiration for him." I'm like, what?
Wrong, Steve.
Yeah, they're talking about a completely different Steve. And like, it took like a couple minutes of me like asking like, really? Because I haven't seen him in a long time. And then like that Steve came up and I was like, oh shit. Well, I'm going to go over here.
Who did you turtle to? Or was this an instinct?
To the other Steve.
To Phil.
Okay.
Phil is with me because I'm like, ooh, get me out of this.
Awkward turtle sign.
That's so funny though.
Yeah.
You're Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He told us about that phase in college and, you know, he never forgot.
Yeah, it was fucking awkward as fuck.
Well, Harry takes his turtle home to the mansion and he tells his daddy.
Daddy.
He comes out with like, he's
My
clearly,
girlfriend broke up with me.
and Norman was clearly jerking off, by the way, because he's like one sleeve down. He's all sweaty. Hello? I didn't know. Sorry, I didn't know anyone was home. Like, you know, when you think you got the whole day and you put the porn on the big screen, you know what I mean?
On the big screen. Yeah.
You light some candles, some silk sheets.
We're going to make a whole thing about this. She's in love with Peter. It's cool. He's loved her since the 4th grade. No, I'm going to kill him.
I'm proud of you.
I'm going to rectify certain inequities. And I hug.
I love that line where he's like, I'm proud of you. I've lost sight of that along the way.
Yeah. I was disappointed in you for many years, but I was wrong for that. You're all right. You're not as cool as Dave.
But if you give me a reason to kill Peter Parker, I'll love you again.
May tells Peter to go home. I'm fine. I've got the crosswords and, you know, you're not Superman, you know. And I love that. I do love that little smile he gives. Like, kinda. I remember when you first met Mary Jane, you said, Aunt May? Is that an angel? I said that? Yeah, well, no. I made it up. Just like how you made up all that shit with I was
I pulled
listening.
an Anakin Skywalker from Phantom Menace?
Are you an angel?
Would it be so dangerous to let Mary Jane know how much you care? Everybody else knows.
Oh.
And that's when he realizes that means the goblin knows.
Oh.
And he calls Mary Jane, but then the goblin answers the phone. Can Spider-Man come out to play? Oh, it's so good. And then she wakes up on top of the bridge. Oh, that's got to suck. And she almost falls off. What if she had fallen right there?
Whoops.
Movie over.
Well, that was my plan. I guess I'll just suffer the innocent children.
Yeah. And then he's blowing hella shit up. He's like, I like how like Peter's disappointed in Green Goblin here. Goblin, what have you done? This is too far. We were having fun until this moment.
We fought in front of Macy Gray. That was so cool.
I just left it there.
Come on.
And then he does the Spidey slingshot, which is cool.
Hell yeah.
Classic.
And he does an actual trolley problem with the, you know? I was a philosophy minor in college, and I thought of this plan.
No one ever figured this out.
Let die the woman you love, or suffer the little children.
Fuck them kids.
We are who we choose to be.
It is funny how this scene plays out because, yeah, he drops it and then Spider-Man's like, he's like, MJ!
He saves Mary Jane.
I choose her.
You know those kids
Would
are in
you
the car
not?
like,
1,000,000%. Fuck them kids.
Yeah,
I don't know them
If
kids.
you were Spider-Man, Sarah
Yeah.
was on one side.
you have
Yeah,
to,
1,000,000%.
You have to think of those kids in the car, see Spider-Man leave. You're like, no! Just for like a moment before he swings back.
Mary first. I like that, though. I'm going to get them both probably, but Mary first. Ahoy up there. Why does that guy on the boat say that?
Because
he's a boat guy and they have to,
guy.
is that what they say? For
Ahoy,
real?
matey! We be bringing the barge under ye part. Get the barge ready to have Spider-Man, you cockroaches!
Barbossa's coming to help. He needs her to climb down to the trolley so he can like have an extra hand, you know, and she's like too scared, which I don't get. I don't blame her. That would be scary.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
And then Goblin flies by and punches him off. So he has to like re-grab the cart and stuff, she falls all the way down.
Dude, when she's being flung around at the
Scary.
bottom there, she's got great grip strength.
And he's got like stabby cart. So he pulls the knives out of his little, what's it called?
Glider?
Glider, yeah. And then they start throwing rocks at Goblin. Hey, what's wrong with you?
He's just trying.
He's trying to save some kids.
You mess with Spider-Man, you mess with all of us.
And then he just throws a ball at him. And they all
Okay. This is something that's so crucial to Spider-Man movies where, like, if this type of thing doesn't happen in a movie, I feel cheated.
Yeah.
Where New Yorkers come in to save Spider-Man.
The newsies run out. Have no fear. Brooklyn's here.
Do it for Spidey. Soak him for Spidey.
News doesn't sell papes. Spidey sells papes.
Pictures of Spider-Man sell papes.
That's right. And then
Jonah Jameson is running the Newsies.
yeah.
I want you on every street corner selling these papers.
25 cents a piece. We get the explodey face action sequence while they're fighting. It's
Hell
wonderful.
yeah.
Blows half his mask off, which is like, symbolically, that's the both sides of his identity, but also it's just like really cool looking. He's getting his ass whooped. You've spun your last web, Spider-Man. Probably should have just killed him instead of monologuing. And then when
That's no fun.
When I'm going to go back and kill Mary Jane too, I'm going to gloat about this and get you that extra adrenaline.
We're going to have a hell of a time.
Don't threaten MJ, bro. And then he fights back. And now he knows it's Mr. Osborn because he pulls the same move that the burglar did, honestly. Pretend to cower and beg for your life. The same move. And then betray.
That's true.
So like Peter's used to this now. And he's like calling up his gliders secretly to stab him in the back. I don't like that it stabs him in like the
dick?
groin,
Oh,
basically.
yeah.
Like that's not even an insta kill. I
Don't tell
think.
Harry.
I think it's equal parts stab and crush that are killing him here.
Oh, because it's like there's like some momentum to that
It's like
glider.
Mel Gibson's wife in Signs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they pull that glider out, he's the
cut
hot
in
dog
half.
breaks.
Scary Movie 3.
I love this little sequence of events because not only do you get the classic Godspeed Spider-Man, like I quote that to this day. It's one of my favorite lines in this whole franchise because it's ridiculous.
And when he says, oh.
Because you get the whole like, oh, here comes the glider. Cut to him. Oh.
That's Sam Raimi.
That's Sam Raimi that I know and love.
His speech is so funny, though. He's like, I always knew that if anything ever happened, that you had my back, Peter. I always thought my son's best friend, Pete. He's a real one.
Whenever I wonder, why don't I have friends? I just think, if only Peter Parker was my buddy and we could hang out and he could be my friend.
You see his bracelet? It says WWPPD.
What would Peter Parker do?
And then this one
I
is
thought you were
Spider-Man.
saying NYWL, like he was a wrestling fan. I've been a human spider fan since way back. What you did to Bonesaw?
We should go see if someone has dethroned Bonesaw McGraw.
I'll get you a car.
Love that guy. He reminds me of Bruno Sammartino.
Don't tell Harry. And he puts Norman to bed, but Harry catches him, and now he thinks that Spider-Man murdered his father.
What have you done?
I got a piece right here. We keep it here
Oh, safety's on. Shit.
in the chill room. And we cut to the funeral. One day Spider-Man will pay. But thank God for you, Peter. You're the only family I have now.
They say that so often in this movie. Thank God for you, person.
Kind of these back-to-back scenes, really. Thank God for you, Peter Parker. Literally, Green Goblin had just said that to him.
So true, though. And that's when the monologue kicks back in, the voiceover. The ones I love will always be the ones who pay. And so he decides to abandon the Mary Jane thing there. You know, she comes up, she professes her love to him. I could only think of you when I was up on that bridge. Look, I'll always be there for you. I'll always be your bro.
Your spider bro.
Oh, friend? That's all I have to give.
More than
I always
friends.
thought there was like this whole zone that you and I should sort of hang out and bro
And then he
out
just
in.
leaves her there crying.
But then she
Right?
has an epiphany because she's like, oh my gosh, he kisses like Spider-Man.
That's right. And then the rain too and stuff, right? So she's like, wait, kiss me upside down. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
He's like, what?
I want to check something.
And we get, with great power comes great responsibility. My gift, my curse. Who am I? I'm Spider-Man. Oh, it's so good.
And then that I love that shot of like the camera sweeping down through like the taxis and then raising back up.
It's cool.
Dope.
Did they like throw cameras around and stuff? They didn't have drones quite yet,
That was
right?
the one shot. They invented a thing that they called Spidey Cam, but it literally was a camera. They like, woo, they swung it. And this was the
Imagine
only shot
dropping
they
an
used
Alexa
it for.
on a rope. Like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Breaks.
just the $35,000 camera swinging around on a rope.
No big deal. No big deal.
You guys got to watch like football nowadays. They have these insane action cams for like kickoffs and stuff where it's
You get right up on
basically
the cheeks and
exactly
stuff?
that, where they have them on like these wires that like can drop and raise and shoot across the entire field. So it's like it drops down behind the kicker and it's like, yeah, like his cheeks like running down the field and then going up and following the ball to like,
What if it
it's
hit the
really
ball
cool.
and ruined the game?
Yeah,
it's got to be scary.
That would be scary.
As
Someone
the,
lose
as the
their
camera
job.
operator. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm fired.
I would say it didn't happen. Yeah, that'd be awkward, but that's cool. I didn't think about the development of sports entertainment with extra camera technology.
Totally.
Back in the day, you'd just be sipping your beer, squinting like, I think that's us.
I think we're winning the game.
Or you're listening to the game on the radio. Johnson at the plate, and you're just like, huh?
Wow, something really cool happened.
I can picture it. Well, that's the end of the first Spider-Man movie. I'm excited to continue Spider-Man 2. What many are saying is the best Spider-Man movie of all time. Very popular opinion. Doc Ock is incredible. And Spider-Man 3. The kids are having
A renaissance?
Yeah, it's having a renaissance.
Is it?
It's not going to work for me.
No,
I'm going to tell you now.
I won't let anyone say that.
But it is having a renaissance. The old Spider-Man 3, the Bully Maguire, all that stuff, right? And then Andy's never seen the Garfield one, so that's going to be fucking fun. All that ahead on the main feed here. Again, reminder on the Patreon feed, we're still covering Breaking Bad. We got a couple of movies this month, which are Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. And it looks like neck and neck between The Prestige and maybe Catch Me If You Can. I'm not sure. No.
Ocean's
11.
I got a couple quick things for you.
Quick things? Give me a quick thing.
So I figured we would be ranking the movies as we go along, but we can't really rank anything.
I put this one first.
Number one for now.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it'd be fun to rank the villains. So just real quick, like, would you put the Green Goblin in like an S tier, S, A, B, C, F tier? Like,
Sure.
where would you put the Green Goblin?
Well, we can't do that either until we get more.
No, like we're not going to say like Green
We only
Goblin's
have
better
him so
than
far,
Ned.
so
Would you put him in the S tier or the A tier?
He's S or A easily.
Yeah.
yeah, I'd agree with
I
that.
think Spider-Man is up there with Batman in general as far as like,
Best rogues gallery.
yeah, he's up there.
I'm gonna say S tier.
I'm going to say S tier as well.
Well, I know. Yeah, probably just him and Doc Ock.
Probably.
And then
Though, I mean,
Vulture
those
would
are-
be like A because I really like
I would
Vulture.
put Vulture S.
Really?
Personally, yeah.
I thought that
The
surprised me, and
reveal
I
of
respect
Vulture
it.
in the car is like my favorite Spider-Man moment.
You know, people don't like Homecoming. It's like gets shit on a lot, and I don't understand it.
Really?
Yeah,
That one's so good.
I know.
I don't understand the kids these days.
Well,
And-
that's fun.
and-
Yeah.
And then the last thing I want to do is I want to take my hand, guys. I don't have a segment name for this yet, but we can workshop it in real time. Take my hand and join me as we enter the Streaming Thing Spider-Verse.
Okay.
I'm going to play a couple clips.
Oh no, we got a Nina.
Remember the Nina?
Oh shit!
Oh, we got some clips sent in from our previous coverage of Spider-Man 1 and 2. We're going to listen to these clips. If you watched our Streaming Things coverage, you'll know the Nina segment. This is all the stuff from before that we said in our previous episode years ago. And we're going to try to guess the context of what we're talking about. I haven't heard these clips. I don't know what we're about to play. Will we cut this segment? Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. But let's step into the Spider-Verse with clip number 1.
They cast it based on Tobey Maguire's age. Like, well, it'd be this old, I guess. Oh, shit. Well, we can't go back. We paid him.
Oh, were we supposed to guess what the context is?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, we're talking about that fact that Tobey Maguire is 26, 27 years old as Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Maybe they started.
They cast everyone else based on his age. So like Flash Thompson also looks 27.
Maybe.
That makes sense because I know they cast Toby before Kirsten Dunst. So maybe, yeah, let's go with that. I think that's right. They write, commenting on how old Uncle Ben is compared to Peter's age and come to the conclusion that they actually cast Ben based on Toby's age rather than Peter.
Okay.
So yeah, kind of. We didn't mention Ben, but
Yeah,
we're
that
in the
is
same
like
vein.
I was thinking about that watching it. Probably do every time I watch it, but that's an old uncle. You know,
sure. Yeah.
That means maybe he had a really little brother or something. You know.
Let's go on to clip number 2.
We're supposed to believe it that was its it felt guilty for the rest of its life. It was like Clint Eastwood in Unforgiven, and just live the rest of its days regretting the person it used to be.
What? Why do I keep saying it?
I'm going to say it's the spider that bit Peter.
Okay, since I said it. Yeah. I like that.
Like it bit it and then it scurried away like, I'm sorry.
Seems like the kind of bit we would do.
I like that. Let's go with the spider.
It bothers Kit that there is not 47 Spider-Mans because the spider bites Peter, then just runs away and nobody else gets bit. This is his sarcastic explanation of why the spider didn't bite anyone else. Nailed it, Andy. Nice. Crushed it. All right. Number 3.
Did Spider-Man kidnap that girl? Where's he taking her? Should we call someone?
Oh, this is
I'm
Mary
commenting
Jane.
on when he just takes off with Mary Jane again.
Hell yeah.
And you guys agreed with me. You just looked at me this time.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree with you. Let's see what they write. Steve talking about the view of the people on the ground when Spider-Man saves Mary Jane, but took her like 2 miles away instead of a short distance.
Oh, you called it out last time.
Yeah.
Damn.
I already said my piece on it. Clip number 4.
Like, I'm just going to let you know. Took that off.
Am I going to not tongue him?
Oh, well, the kiss?
Oh, okay.
Ricker definitely picked this one.
It's got to be the kiss?
Am I going to not tongue him?
Yeah, like I'm going to kiss him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tongue him.
It's got to be. They write, the upside down kiss. Mary Jane is in a relationship, but they don't blame her because Spider-Man is her celebrity hall pass and they would do the same.
Sure.
Yeah.
And Harry sucks.
Yeah, that too. Can't forget that. Clip number 5.
Interesting. They went full nipple here.
Okay. Oh, is it Mary Jane's wet shirt?
I guess.
That's the only nipple context I can think of.
Sure.
Which I hate even saying what I just said.
Nipple context.
Yeah.
Andy, do you have any guesses?
I mean, it is a formative scene. If you were...
that we're not litigating the scene. Is that your guess for what we're talking about?
For sure. I was trying to justify talking about it.
I got you.
I was asking if you had any other ideas.
Andy, what are your thoughts on that scene? That's not what he said. You know?
Well, welcome to my TED Talk.
I've actually prepared. Pulls out his other laptop.
Since the dawn of cinema.
All right, let's see. They write, talking about the male gaze and the see-through shirt. So there you go.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, clip number 6.
Yeah.
By people, I mean women. But there's
are
this,
people
like, this
too.
scene in particular.
The way that Mary Jane's written, I guess.
Yeah.
We're just commenting on that.
Who knows, man? Let's just find out.
They write, Kit is talking about how he is getting old and is more surprised now by the male gaze, and now he has become a, quote, pearl clutcher since Mary Jane's shirt is see-through and this movie is for kids. Do you still feel that way? We didn't talk about it all this time around. I don't even think we brought up the
I
shirt.
mean, I think no, I don't. I wouldn't say pearl clutching or something like that. That sounds like obviously I'm like cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna I don't know if I was acting like I didn't feel that way back then. But also I'm also aware that Raimi has a tendency to leer at the women in his movies. You know what I mean? Like, and so it's like something I'm familiar with that Raimi does, and many people, but like it's a Raimi thing too, you know?
Yeah.
I guess it's less surprising now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You've seen these movies too much.
There's nothing, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say that it's just because it's a kid's movie that it's awkward. It's like,
It's just awkward because people.
yeah, I want to see some spider nips.
Yeah,
What's up with that? Oh, I guess I did.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to see more of them. Why doesn't he cut out little circles in his suit where his nips are? That's what I want to see.
It shapes.
Go, Web, go.
Or at least like the little spider eye-shaped windows or something.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
It would make more sense on Goblin.
Spider.
You know what I mean? We did see Goblin nips too.
We did. They were cold.
Actually, it's fine.
Let's see all the nips.
That's right.
Nips out.
Free them.
Nips out for Spider-Man. Well, thank you to our mods, Casey, Ricker, Enza, and Erica, for helping put together those clips. We might have some more of them for next week as well.
Really great quality audio
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell that was a remote recording.
Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this because we're going to be doing it like 7 or 8 more times. That's all the time we have for right now. My name is Kit.
Manny. And I'm Steve.
And this was Streaming Things, Streaming Spider-Man.
Happy streaming, Spider-Man. Godspeed.